Remember how the ancient ones said, "Don't try to hypnotize someone." No ejaculation, no divinity. Remember that, it's politically incorrect to be cool, but it's not politically incorrect to be pleasant. Notice how you as a human being are letting go of the air you breathe. Remember that a very spiritual guru said, "You don't need a grave in order to make the screaming stop." You were not put on this earth to reinvent yourself. Keep on breathing while thinking about how after everything comes the smoke. Trust the attacks of honesty. Being a woman is never hot. Decrease humanity. When you challenges confidentiality, you also challenges socialism. Any grown-up person who is willing to trade nature for the news deserves whatever they got coming.
Artificial intelligence.
Close your eyes and take a deep breath. In and out. Keep in mind the very old proverb, "Cosmology is a crappy B-movie about burning." Dare to do what others find undoable. Don't stop flirting. Your spirit is now interconnected with your body. Keep on breathing. Observe how your lungs are reacting relatively to the walls around you. While some see intelligence, others see a monkey. Try to think about these words of wisdom. Essential oils are merely fears in need of someone to hold. Incompetent? Relax. If we all work together, we can make globalism popular. Stay focused on your breath. Aim to breathe with your breath. Keep focusing on your breath and consider this ancient Buddhist folk wisdom. A clown cannot live on breadcrumbs only.
Hello, happy day after Christmas. Called Boxing Day. There you go. Happy Boxing Day. I should have had something in that stupid notification. For Monstre, thanks for dropping a level in there. We'll get to that pretty quick here. I'm going to start with a little tiny bit of multiplayer, but there is one thing I know I forgot here. Mario Maker has been paused on my laptop for 1,000 years. That's good. We'll come back to that when we want to do a troll level. My cat is trying to whip me with his tail. My other cat is over there being dumb. Anything but religions that aren't mine. Well, I figured Hanukkah, referring to white people with YT, Happy Holidays, and Starbucks, and Xmas. That kind of covers the spread on offensive, pretending to be mad about Christmas stuff. But yeah, I guess I could have gotten Boxing Day in there too. Lion, how you doing tonight? Thanks for dropping a level in the queue. Thanks for the follow.
Lion _ 1000.
I'm gonna do one of these to warm up. Then we'll do levels. Rash, thanks for dropping something in there. After Crimus, is there anything to Mario Maker besides making levels? Or is that pretty much it? There's playing levels. Yeah, there's kind of a community of people who play levels. That's a lot of people. There's a huge number of people on like Twitter who are chasing super expert high scores. There's people who grind out really hard levels or just play fun levels or play all levels or all kinds of things. It's kind of what you make of it. Like if there's... Oops. Wow. Oh, got it in there. Okay. Up. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! Whoa! That was like the best multiplayer versus match I've had in forever. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, there's a lot to do. If you stream, viewer levels is a slowing down but infinite tap of people who want to I mean, not a great level, very generic. Good fucking level for multiplayer versus. But yeah, it's a really simple. It looks like a title screen level, but I swear it's not. I just feel like, yeah, I've seen it. But yeah, that's the ideal race. Oh, is that the ideal race? It's nice. It's nice crushing a S+ suit guy. That's nice. Oh. Okay, chat. Yeah, Mario Maker is what you make of it. You can get a lot of greatness out of Mario Maker. Both of my cats are on the hot tub now. That's what's hanging out over there on the stream, right over there. That camera was a good idea. Yeah, I wish races were like that. It's not, but man, is it cookie cutter. Yeah, I think the idea is to make something that strongly resembles 3D World 1-1. I've never seen an atheist mad at me for Merry Christmas, but man, yeah, when you say Happy Holidays, and I know like most of my family's liberal, a lot of my friends are liberal, some are conservative. The only people who get weird about Happy Holidays are like those people who like, that want to get pissed off, who are waiting for you to like talk about Trump so they can be like, I love him, he's still your president. Like, no, dude, that was like 4 years ago. What are you doing? Nobody cares. Everybody says Merry Christmas. Some people say Happy Holidays. But I don't understand how that turned into a slight. Dude. I did see some stuff about the flash card. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of interesting. Wait, Force World. Forgot how Mario Maker works. I've been playing the fuck out of Silent Hill, and that's basically been my whole Christmas weekend, and I forgot everything. Where's my fucking queue? Oh, of course it's not refreshing. Yeah, flashcards theoretically cool, but the Switch emulators are already super robust to the point where they outperform the Switch itself, which is hilarious and awesome. And Ratchet Toad, how are you in the queue already? Did it yell at you when you tried to put that in there? It did yell at you. Oops. Ratchet, now you can put it in there. I have things. Nope. Uh-oh. Oops, I accidentally, oh my god, being an adult. Accidentally a whole chat comment. Okay, there we go. Yeah, oh man, is Dead Space great. You know, playing back through Silent Hill, years and years and years later, it's kind of crazy how much better, Dead Space was, just overall. And I know it's decades later, but like, Silent Hill did not age well. The acting did not age well, and it is just, it is bad. And it really holds back what otherwise I would have considered maybe the best horror ever. But I honestly feel like, yeah, it really just falls over to Dead Space. Too bad Dead Space fell apart, too. They found a way to do the acting worse, or better, and then still somehow worse. Dead Space 3 is worse than the original voice acting in Silent Hill 2. Dead Space 3 is worse than the original voice acting in Silent Hill 2. Yeah, Dead Space is absolute miraculous. The remake was unbelievably good. Yeah, Mario RPG was really good as well. It was really, really, really authentic to the original game, considering they rebuilt the engine in Unity. I'm hoping they're planning to do sequels in the same engine, but I feel like they may not be. Monstre. Super Ball or Fire and complete challenges. All right, that's fine. I'll touch some of that. See, the expansion in Dead Space 3 was kind of a return to form, and I liked what they were setting up with it. But yeah, it was a little, like, couldn't this have been more? Why wasn't this more? I wanted to spend more time on the ships, guy. You know that. And, like, the lore stuff that they did in the basement was really great. Like, on the planet and underground in the planet, and there was a lot about Dead Space 3 that was great, and was completely ruined by the way they told the story and the way they built the game. Fireballs. I want to do fireballs. See, I have a flashcard for my NES with everything on it, and it's really goddamn nice. This is going to be the easier one. Yeah, I have a Super Nintendo SD to SNES as well, which is also really, really nice. I could see how a Switch flashcard could end up being nice, but honestly, it's just emulators are better. And it's not that hard to get a esports hackable Switch either. It's cute. The number of goddamn Super Ball levels I've seen doing something more with fireballs is neat. We're not really moving at all, so there's not a ton of like bowling aspects to it. We're just kind of shooting. You have some moving obstacles there that I'm guessing. Yeah, crush the fireballs. Oh, absorb the fireballs. Yeah, they don't bounce on moving munchers. So that's something. You might be able to do something similar to that. Nice. I like that I saw Boom Boom die at my feet. You might be able to do something similar to that with on-off switches to have the player on a platform that moves up and down if you wanted to further iterate on the idea. Oh, munchers always absorb fireballs? Even standing munchers? See, I've been playing too many fucking Super Mario World ROM hacks. And I keep thinking, no, munchers are they're just static objects. They're just pieces of the terrain. They don't have physics. Cool. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, Mario RPG's been really good. It's a really good remake. The added content, the additional fights, the really cool shit they do with Culex, which I won't spoil, but holy shit, was it cool to have another Culex fight? And I mean, they talk about it in the trailers and everything, but like, it was really cool. Yeah, I really, really liked it, but I also kind of wish, with how much engine they built, like, I'm ready for a sequel. Yeah, that was cool. Munchers are magic. Yeah, I do still have one of my original NESs from, like, the late 80s that I've hung on to forever. It has a replace pin connector, And the top shell was replaced at one point with just a donor system from when they got destroyed. But it's in pretty good shape. Does its job. Okay, next. Nope. Just got through the mine since I got it yesterday. Nice. The Mine Town music was the only, I think, remix that I wasn't feeling. That I was like, oh, okay, original was definitely better. Almost all the remixes were just an improvement, but the original Mulville track had like an almost Oompa quality that was just fucking gone in the remix. NYG. Latest you haven't played probably makes sense. Beware the Forest Mushrooms is fucking lit. And I mean that's the one everybody comes back to, but it was so good. Oh my god. Look at how stupid Pud looks in the camera. Oh, thank god. I set up an old IP camera to do this, but I think I'm gonna spend a little bit of money to get a better IP camera so that this is higher quality, because this is just adorable. This is the best possible thing. Oh. I need a little auto drone, like a magical pilotless drone that follows my cats around and then also is a green screen, and then you just watch the cats go on adventures. Yeah, it was cozy and like Oompa-y, and like it was a hard to describe track, and it's not like it's ruined, but it definitely did not have the same vibe, and it made me feel like, what the hell happened? Nothing new. I mean, it's understandable. They were just going in a different direction than how it was for my brain. Guy, did we do all your levels? No. The suffering games? No, but we're not doing those, right? Pretty sure we're skipping those because they're horrible. Apparently I didn't like that one, but I finished it. Legend of Link, the Swamp Shrine. Okay, we're doing this. I would have a new level if Mario RPG hadn't taken control. Yeah, that'll happen. There were things I wanted to do too, and then, what was it? Oh, Heidi wanted to watch the Silent Hill movie, and I was like, oh yeah, we can do that. And then immediately it was like, well, now I have to play every single game in a row. And I was getting really frustrated with the PS2 emulation because the save states don't really work, and it's just fucking annoying. And the huge community of people have undertaken fixing Silent Hill 2 and 3 for PC. To the point where they play pretty goddamn fucking good at 4K, and it just works. Which kind of blew me away. And the PC version has save anywhere, so PS2 version can suck my ass. Go without a boss, since I suck at making bosses. I've been there. Yeah, I definitely don't feel like a Switch flashcard is useless. It's just that emulation proceeded so quickly and so effectively for the Switch that, oh, I should probably just go in that door, huh? That, like, the flashcard is almost universally a piracy device, right? Emulation can be an alternative experience. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go explore in there first. Emulation can be an alternative experience that you can do legitimately. Most people, almost all people are not, but it's still defensible that you could be dumping your own games and doing it legitimately, or at the very least that they can't prove that you didn't. That you did download it and didn't dump it yourself. Okay. If this goes to the other door, I'm gonna be mad. No, it goes to a different door. Did I just steal a key? I wonder where that first key door went. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oops. Couldn't tell where I was. That'll teach you. Yeah, I like this level structure. Yeah, I'm a little confused on where I am at in the structure here. We have no checkpoints because clear condition. So I wonder where that door goes. but it doesn't play great is the issue. Well, I mean, that's kind of the king at the end of the day here. Yeah, you guys get anything cool for Christmas? I feel like we've got to mostly be adults, right? But adults living at home, you guys might still be getting, like, presents, right? Do adults... I'm not a Zoomer, and I never got good presents, and my family is dicks, but, is that a thing? Like, do like, 26-year-old Zoomers living with mom and dad, do they still get Christmas presents? Because if they do, I want to take their skin and go live with their parents for a while. Get them presents. Confused why I could take that key in 2 directions. Oops. Use Zelda levels into Dungeon Designer. Is that the one that won out of the weird wave of Zelda makers that all came out like all at once? Is that the one with the chicken, or is it the other one? Oh, I'm in PJs. If I was in my regular clothes and I had my wallet, Nintendo has a Zelda wallet on their website. Triforce in your name. So you probably like Zelda. Let me go find a link. The one I liked at all. The other one, the one I liked at all. Well, I mean, this doesn't seem bad. So far. Yeah, Zelda wallet. Picked up the Zelda wallet because it was pretty cheap. You fucking hate Zelda? Oops. Well, sucks to be you. So I was coming in here to get another key that I could just skip if I had wanted to, it looks like. But this lets me flip the switch, so flipping the switch might be a necessary component? Or might not. But yeah, I'm not usually like, oh shit, look at me, I bought all the fucking Nintendo merch. I don't wear a ton of Nintendo stuff outside of this hoodie 3 days a week. But I use a vertical wallet anyway, and it looked just like my wallet, but a little tiny bit bigger, which seemed just ideal. So I did it. I went for it. I mean... This is low hanger, but you can skip, air condition and go with the fairy. Do I get something if I do this? Give me red bombs. Very sad. Oh, you can skip the clear condition by just doing a friggin' power-up check at the end. Definitely go... No, yeah, I can give it a checkpoint, yeah. Yeah, it can help with the structure a little bit, too, because it's still not totally clear to me if that first switch is necessary. So I'm not corralled into going for that switch, and if you want it to be open, like, that works. But it feels like I would get here... Oh, that was probably wrong, wasn't it? I realized I needed the switch flipped the other way. You guys are a distraction. I don't remember if there were, on-off blocks down there or not. No, it's just a breakable block. Can I deal with that, while I swim? Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's a fucking cool setup. Cooking a bomb underwater with an arrow, I feel like could be a whole level. That little idea there could be a whole goddamn level. I feel like that room is a boss. Yeah, cooking a bomb with an arrow is cool. Where I put most of my energy. Yeah, I'm definitely still getting back into the vibe. I was also in the office today, and it was slow. It was a very nice Monday. Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. But it wasn't like nobody bothered me the whole day. It just wasn't a Monday. I'm still kind of getting my bearings here. I wanted to work out. I usually work out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and I work out all weekend. I definitely have the wiggly legs. The wiggly legs that desire me to pedal. I guess if I was less of a bum, I could drag the bike over here. I used to do bike streams sometimes where I do the exercise bike and play Mario Maker. Nothing prevents that from working other than lazy. You need both keys, one for the on-off and one to progress. You can unlock in either order with no issues, and if only the progression path would absolutely have been a dungeon item. Yeah, I really wish there were some upgrades that we could give Link, like, even if they didn't want to give him HP, imagine if getting a fire flower after you had Link gave you Fire Link and he shot fire arrows. Or getting the fucking gray thing the stupid gray flower turned his bow into a hook shot. You could just change the gray flower into a hook shot if you're friggin' Link. Oh, well that's messy and blah blah. I don't care. Every single stupid argument for, oh, that would ruin the levels is instantly trumped by, Kaizo blocks. Kaizo blocks and get every coin. You can make the worst level possible, and it's the first thing you think of when you're looking at clear conditions with coins. You're like, oh, I can put coins in a box. That's the default, and I can make each one of those the clear condition, and boom, it's done. Sports. Yeah, HP meter toggle would be fun. You guys need to fuck off. You guys suck. Go get the bomb. Oh, I can do that. Okay. Nice. Good to know. That was wrong. You're ruining it. Bad worm. Oh, I can just stab them too. For some reason, I thought I couldn't stab them. Yeah, Link has a lot of the energy that he has in Link's Awakening. Did you see Link's Awakening HD, by the way? Either of you Zelda lovers that I recognize there in chat, and anybody else? Holy shit, is that cool. Okay, so I should be stabbing you guys, yeah, and then this is way less stupid. For some reason, I thought I couldn't stab them, and I have no idea why. I saw it through Twitter, nice. That's a place to see it. There are better videos. I just wanted to quickly show the really cool zoomy thing. But yeah, you can, it's totally playable and continues to render enemies zoomed out a billion miles away, and yes, it's somebody decompiled it or rebuilt it. I don't know if it's a decompilation project or just a engine rebuild, but it's the whole goddamn game, except you can zoom out and smooth scrolling and just, it's cool as fuck. And I really hope that they retool that engine to also work for Oracle of Ages and Seasons, because a combined Oracle of Ages and Seasons game without passwords that literally is just one game where you can, like, swap with Select and start together, some shit like that, is, like, one of my dream game things. I really want that sword, but not enough to go do that room again. But yeah, it's just a PC port, basically. Oh my god, I'm getting mad at it. Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. It makes me want to play Zelda 2, Zelda 3 again. 4? Was Link's Awakening 3 or 4? It makes me want to play Link's Awakening. I had a lot of love for Link's Awakening, but for the 2D games, Oracle of Ages and Seasons were like the absolute fucking stride. But I really loved Minish Cap too. Boo it? Not ready to boo it yet. Then, no, not then Ocarina of Time. We have Link to the Past in there. Get out of here. You have Triforce in your name. You need to get this list tattooed on your arm. I can't remember what I ate for lunch half the time, and I remember the order of the Zeldas. Ish. I think Link's Awakening was after Zelda 2 and before Link to the Past, but it's hard to remember. Because I didn't get a Super Nintendo until like way after they came out. Till almost like right before the N64 came out. It's the internet! Oh yeah, Twilight Princess I feel like was weirdly underrated. It's a good game, and especially considering that you turn into a badass wolf, I can't believe that like every furry on Earth is not like insanely into it. It just blows me away it's not talked about more, but I think that one was right after Wind Waker, right? And then we had Wind Waker HD, maybe right around then, or another Wind Waker re-release. I don't remember, but Wind Waker always stole its fucking limelight. But I also only played Twilight Princess once, and I've never been compelled to come back to it. I thought Wind Waker was very overrated. I know it's fixed, and I should replay it because they fixed it in one of the remakes or re-releases or the HD port or whatever. But that thing where they're like, okay, now explore the whole ocean, find islands to get little fucking pieces of the MacGuffin you need to go to the end. I played maybe 4 or 5 hours and I fucking noped out of it. Pretty much forever, my policy has been after I've been like dead stuck, like absolutely dead stuck after like 2 or 3 hours, I will find a fucking guide and see if I can look up just what I need to proceed and then move on. But it was so blind and it was so hard to sort out that I was just like, you fucking kidding me? I couldn't even pay somebody for like a hint or anything, so it was a fucking mess and I fucked off. Way better, it's a way better crafted in the remake, feels like a quest. That would be good. That would be very good. And even if it's something stupid like, well, you should have written it down, please tell me that ahead of time. Well, you can pay somebody for a hint, please tell me where they are. Please have your game, if I have made no progress in 3 hours, be like, oh, hey, by the way, I'm the ship and I'm the fucking guy who tells you shit. You should go and talk to the fucking oracle of your asshole. Like, how hard would that have been? How is that not low-hanging fruit? But it really pissed me off. Did I do this room already? I've died so many times I have no idea anymore. I think I just get a key in here. Did not. Oops. Yeah, definitely would benefit from a checkpoint, big time. Do I need to flip the switch? Is that what I missed? I think that's what. Okay. Yeah, and the non-linearity stuff all works, but you could just do a reusable checkpoint at the start pretty easily and have it work really well. Esports. I don't know how you got misguided here. It feels like a for some reason you got fixated on the clear condition instead of like a checkpoint. Putting at the start makes it more risk reward. Yeah, I mean, especially if you start with it right away too, with a reusable checkpoint right at the beginning. Yeah, you can basically have the player can just go and do whatever they want. They can wander back to the save point and lose time. If they care about time, they won't want to do that. And if they don't, that's fine. So I strongly feel like speedrun levels are fine. Like, it's not like speedrun levels are bad. But I'm more inclined to go fast if I'm allowed to go slow at first, and that's why I feel like loose timers are so much better than tight timers. Like, a tight timer instantly pisses me off. Versus, like, there's a reward if you're faster. Before, like, knowing about speedrun culture, anything, the Metroid games are the only games I ever ran for speed after playing them because I wanted to see the rewards. Is it this one for the red door? Landmarking would really help too, especially if it stayed a open experience like this. Some actual landmarks would be really helpful. Or more pipes into doors kind of thing. I was told there was no boss. It's a boss with infinite power-ups. Yeah, traditional levels are more fun to optimize, and even if it's a speedrun level, if it's a speedrun level with a spare 10 seconds where it's like, oh, I can do that faster, versus a speedrun level where I die on the flagpole and I'm instantly like, well, you can fuck right off then. Just about enough of your shit. Okay, those Don't cross right over each other. Oh, I can just damage boost as long as I can stab it. There we go. I feel like I'm missing a coin still. Is that going to be a problem? Nope. It is not. That also is weird. If you were more fastidious? What's the term for that? If you're more persnickety? If you were more of a person who was like, I need the last coin, you may not proceed until into the boss door until you had the coin. Oh, and it's literally just for the top. I didn't even need all the coins. Okay. But yeah, could definitely be hand that slaps you. I have you flagged. Oh, you were the homophobe. And yet you come back with a level. Oh my god. Oh man. So the guy got grumpy. The hand that slaps you got really grumpy when I told him to learn to read, because he dropped something in after I closed the queue, and the thing updates when I close the queue, the description, so it happens. But then he got really mad and said he was better than me, and then got racist and homophobic, and it was really impressive. Yeah, that was you. That was your chat history. Oh, here, let me remind you. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, don't worry. The hand that slaps you, I got your back. I can copy some of your check things here. Oh, wait, no, I can just show you. This is perfect. Let me just show you. I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Now, normally I wouldn't want to be all call out blah blah, but you in particular, you stuck around till well after the stream was over to be awful. So let's take a little peek here. Yeah, you can see this. It's under my cats, but you can see it. Messages. Yeah, so you got grumpy when I said learn to read. Fuck you. And then you looked like a 4 at G anyway. Ouch. 4 at G. 2023, still mad about boy kissers. There was some more too. There was some more really good stuff. Something about daddy, your mom jokes are lame. Oh yeah, and then incel stuff. Yeah, it was pretty impressive. And then LGB, I'm not even gonna try to read the acronym, but it got weird because then you went really hard on the homophobia stuff, and then how like the end of the world is coming because you're a homophobe or something. But it was really impressive. Welcome back. I'm excited that you have no foresight. He was trying to defeat the word filter. I think he left, unfortunately. He was hoping that I would forget, I guess, which, I mean, is a really safe, really good assumption. No, overall, I wouldn't say that was bad, Triforce. I just feel like it needs a little spit shine. Just a little spit shine into level with checkpoints. Yeah, I thought that was really funny that that he would come back. And it was such a weird thing to go off on because, like, I mean, I'm a dick. We know I'm a dick. I feel like the chat thing gives you the command right, sets the vibe pretty well. That, like, 1, he's long-winded, and 2, he's kind of a dick. Oh god, the burp didn't come out and I hate it. So not reading that was like unbelievably impressive, to just completely skip over all of that to drop the level in and then get mad when I was like, not until you learn to read. It was impressive. So yeah, if you guys see him elsewhere, feel free to let other streamers who he's submitting levels to know that he says very homophobic things. I feel like he would want that to be out in the open as a very open individual. FYF. Triforce, thanks for dropping another one in. See the genius on display. Now, that said, I will say that every time I read the letters LGBTQ, I get a little giggle inside, and I really think that the LGBTQ community should adopt that. Should definitely adopt that and have barbecues. Oh. Who's genius? Whose genius is showing? Oh, was that what he said? Did he say that? I don't get it. I don't get it. Not gonna pull it back up. The vegans will get upset. I would also really, really be happy if gay people were like, hey, can you come be mean to vegans at the barbecue? You don't have any, thankfully. No, I have... Never mind. I have 2 cats. They're over there. They're very cute. Carol of the... Oh, no. Not a Christmas level. Oh. Well, let's take a peek. The last thing I want before Christmas is Christmas music. Man, the even more last thing I want after Christmas is Christmas music. But maybe it'll be cool. Okay. Silver bells with some platforming, right? You gotta play his level and see his genius on display. Oh yeah. No, we're gonna take a look at it. I remember looking at it for a sec before. I don't remember what I thought of it. But yeah, I remember he stuck around after the stream ended to continue yelling at me, and then every time I responded, he continued to respond. It was like, are you kidding me? And eventually I went to bed, leaving him, oops, unrequited. So he came back. I really love the, like, trying to play it off, and then just the full vanish. Oh, throw and jump, throw and jump. Throw and jump, I'm dumb. How did they leave already? I'm pretty sure he left. He might have just gone dark in chat. He seems like the kind of person who would like that people were talking about him. It was just, it's really impressive, and it's like, I don't know. It's pretty hard to actually make me, like, butthurt. Like, I get frustrated if a level pisses me off or somebody's being really dumb. But it's pretty hard to actually get me, like, hot and bothered. A pedophile did today. It's pretty goddamn hard to actually get me, like, lit up. That was easier. Was I supposed to do that? That seems right. So I think that's just a jump icon. For grinding balloons adventure time? Ignoring you is not only possible, but encouraged your wow. Hey. What is balloons? What are balloons? That seems right. Yeah, this is cute. This is a less hated Christmas song. Oh god. The beginning of that segment over and over might kill me. Don't try to avoid putting noises in holes whenever possible. But especially if the level is more difficult, noises in holes or noises around holes, like that big cheering icon, means it takes longer to die. Big cheering. Oops. That was well hidden. It slows down how long you die. Tower defense game you played since you were 6? And they collaborated with Adventure Time. That's crazy. Oh my god! I had something like that recently. I played Mario Adventure back in like literally like 2006 or 7, like when I was playing ROM hacks really early on. The gal who made Mario Adventure is working on a sequel like 20 years later. They still make ROM hacks. They lost a bunch of their work, but we're like, no, I'm just gonna make another ROM hack. And I randomly saw their post on the subreddit for ROM hacks and was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I assumed it was just somebody else who wanted to continue that style of game, but it was literally the same person. It fucking blew me away. Absolutely blew me away. Oops. And Mario Adventure is like one of the best Mario 3 hacks, but there are so few of them as well. Like, it's a kind of dead community. So it was even crazier that they're still working on stuff. It sounds like they worked on or contributed heavily to building a new Mario 3 ROM hacking tool, and then set off on making a new ROM hack, which is like the coolest fucking thing. Hey, Box, how you doing? Do you like my new cat camera? There we go. That time Oh, that was cute. Oh, that was really cute until the weird guitar riff. The guitar riff was weird. Was that a mistake? What was that? That felt weird. Yeah. I have a Super NT, and I still have a flash card because, one, I like being able to do both. I like being able to go from TV to CRT, and 2, I like having compatibility with the Super SA1 games. They be floating. They are floating. Hey. Well, he turned, not usefully. I will apply drugs to their center area and see if it creates entertainment. No, stay there, Pud. Look, it's drugs. Okay. I sprinkled some drugs. Oh, give them a treat on camera? Okay. I will give them a treat on camera and some drugs. Waterworld, Super Mario World hack. It is amazing. Let me see what's in the pile here. Title screen looks familiar. I don't know if I took a look at it though, so I'm gonna put it in this pile of tabs of hacks I'm meaning to look at. Okay. Your redeem went through. Your redeem went through, and I'm gonna give them a treat on camera. It's gonna happen. No, I see it. I see it this minute. It went through. But I'm gonna give them a minute to eat the catnip here. Anyone should spend money on loot boxes. Don't do that. How do you have 1,000 hours in a loot box game without spending money on it? Be honest, how much did you spend? Yeah, doing pretty good. Here for treats. We're gonna do treats. It's right here. I have it ready. Doing pretty good. Pretty chill Christmas. Everything went good with Heidi's computer. I can ramble about this while I give them treats, so let's do that. Oh. She starts going, cats. Good. Okay, here we go. Oh, Pud, go do more drugs first. We're doing drugs first today. Drugs and then treats. You are not listening to me. Oh. Pants got caught. Pants got caught and my genitals were right mid-camera, so that was very close to almost bad. I cannot wear these pants before stream. They got tugged on. You guys could see my wiener. Okay. Pud is here. He wants the treats, but I want him to come and get the treats over here in Drug Zone. You licked the thing so much, Crackers. Okay, Drug Zone. Uh-oh. Hey, can one of you lick that, please? Thank you. Oh, God. I grabbed a shrimp one. Ugh. Now they're gonna smell like this all night. Oh my God, he's crazier when he's on drugs. But yeah, so tell me what you got for Christmas in chat so I can see it when I get back. Heidi got me some shirts from Always Sunny and Pizza Tower, and she made a Post Void one because they don't make any anymore. And I really like Post Void. I really like the art in Post Void. And then she got me a really nice Crackers. She got me a really nice PID, like a special temperature controller thing for my espresso machine. Oh my God. Look at how glitchy he is. It really, really, really changes the way the espresso machine works to the point where it goes from being like a good at-home machine to basically being a commercial machine that's slow. It's really nice. Oh my God. Pud has bigger balls when he's on drugs too. Yeah, look at this. He does not care that I'm putting a camera in his face. Okay, he cares a little. He cares slightly less. Pud's pretty cute. Yeah, he'll come to the camera. Look at his little eyeballs. Oh, he almost let me pet his chin. See, this one, he's fine with it. He's like, yeah, pet my chin. Do whatever you want while I eat. I don't give a shit. He does not care at all. You can pet him while he's eating. Like his bowl food. This one, he doesn't like it when you touch like the front of his face. No, it's Pud's turn, fat boy. And then I got Heidi a computer for Christmas. I had been hiding the parts around. It's assembled from discard at work and from colleagues, friends. So I was able to really just beat the shit out of the $600 budget. Most of which was spent on a keyboard and a mouse and a Stardew Valley desk pad and a little BMO keycap for a new keyboard. And then a big fucking hard drive because she runs out of space all the time. She caught me in the middle of it. She caught me because I had a whole plan to like hijack her computer while she was gone. I stole her password 2 days ago. So I could get in there and clone everything over, and then she catches me. And I was like, well, later I asked her, well, you think you figured out what I was getting you? Then she's like, yeah, you must have gotten me a bigger hard drive. I figured it out. She thought she was so fucking smart. I acted so mad, and then I had the cover for it and everything, and then I go in there with a bunch of tools, which was a computer underneath a bunch of tools I didn't even need, and then swapped her computer out. And then it still took her like 5 minutes to notice, like, oh, it's a new computer. There's a bunch of drama on the way, too, but you guys don't care. I actually had a lot of trouble cloning it, so I had to do a weird repair install thing, and it was a big mess. It got everything there, though. But it's a lot nice. She was using about a 10-year-old computer, and now she's got like a 2 to 3-year-old computer. It's not brand new, but it's got a 2070 Super in it and an i7, 8th gen i7. It's a lot better. 9th gen i7? I don't remember. A little more, buddy. Okay, now let's see. No, Crackers, come here. Let me pat you too hard while you do it. Oh, no, not up there, not up there! I'm sure he doesn't want me to move him while he's vomiting, but I don't want him to vomit up there. Okay, if he's on drugs, we have to give him candy way slower. That's what we've learned today. He didn't throw up. Crackers, what are you doing? Were you gonna barf? Did you swallow it? Okay, he gobbled it down. He gobbled his load. What do you call that? I saw a video at once where a guy vomits and he catches it with his hand and pushes it all back in what appears to be an eating contest. Don't you come up here and barf, dude. Pud. Okay, Pud got a lot. Let's give Crackers one more little lick, and then if he starts horking, I can get him the hell out of here. There, you good? You gonna hork? Crackers. Are you gonna blow? Okay, please do not vomit on this. That will be so annoying to clean up. He's not listening. But why are you like this? Like, he'll accept pets, but like, if you go right to the head, he gets weird sometimes. Okay. That's it. That's the end of the cats. But also, they're always on screen now. They're on the hot tub. They're almost always on the hot tub because it's way warmer than... Oh, way warmer than the goddamn rest of the room. Whew. Quick, change the category to art. Yeah, blow it out. Is art the booby land now? Is that a thing? Did I miss the memes? Fourth Chamber isn't released yet? I swear to God I played Fourth Chamber. Huh. I swear to God I've looked at Fourth Chamber, something like Fourth Chamber. Was there a different chamber name pack? I don't know. Cat's out of the bag. Got him. Oh. 1,000 hours. Click change the category to art. I regret ever giving Blizzard any money for loot boxes. Carol of the Bells. I did like that, by the way. I don't know if we covered it, but that was the least annoying Christmas song, I think. Nutcracker stuff's not bad also. Oh yeah, it doesn't say the hand that slapped you guys gone. Let's see here. Couldn't find it. I thought it was an old one. Oh, you know what? I can check the database. There was a huge upload of the entire Super Mario World central database. I think in 2022. I can check and see if it's in there. I swear to God, I've seen that one before. I thought it was a little older. The emu ROM set. It took me an incredibly long time to copy all of the to patch like 30,000 ROMs. But I also really wanted. Oh yeah, I literally have Fourth Chamber in my select pile. So yeah, Fourth Chamber's been around for a while. I don't have a timestamp on it though, but it's been around for a while. You should be able to find it. Look at Super Mario World database. It should be in there. Yes, he wants treats more than drugs. Yeah, I played Overwatch 1 like once and it didn't click. Like I just didn't get it. But the whole thing about like it felt like a bad Team Fortress 2. But I wasn't playing with people that I liked or knew even that well. I was playing with mostly randos at like a cafe. And like one guy I knew. Dude, oh, I didn't next. Let's next and see what oh, he does not appear to be in chat right now. Looks like he bailed. Let's see what Mr. Racist has going here. But yeah, the whole thing of pivoting Overwatch to an almost identical game that had a 2 in front of it so that they could go free to play and make even more money just seemed like such a shady fucking thing. It really seemed like Blizzard really fell off the wagon of like being an anywhere near decent company. I really hope they do better under Microsoft stewardship, but I don't have high hopes. I don't know what the cats are doing to each other. What are you guys up to? You're both pacing. You got clothes, a weird controller that connects to your Switch. Got Mario RPG. Magic cards. Casey got a promise of magic cards. So you play magic cards together. Somewhere I have one of those like decks, like packs of 2 different decks that are like meant to play with each other. Somebody imported it for me from China because I wanted to actually play paper Magic because I only ever played Magic the Gathering online. And I never used it. One day. We call it oogacking. Oogacking? The noise? The crackers. No oogacking. Oogacking. Horking. It's a hork noise with him. It's always like a hork, 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 hork. Like, what are you trying to say? Finish your words. Oh, good. No, it's just a hairball. Thank you. You controlled jumps here and there. Eli Hughes. Oh yeah, Eli Hughes. Did he change his name again? I thought it was Beating You. He changed his name again. I think he probably changes his name because people remember he's racist. Ratchet, you did add a level. Where'd your level go? Didn't you add a level? Where's your level? Re-add your level. Zagar, thanks for dropping a level in queue. How you doing tonight? Gacking. Forking. This seems pretty generic, you know. I mean, homophobic piece of shit or not, you know, it's fine. Usually people who are total assholes are really bad at making levels. So it's actually kind of unfortunate that this is what I would call pretty solid for low-level Kaizo. Pretty solid, good flow. Maybe one day we'll meet a gay person who was nice to him and he'll be like, oh, I should stop being such a dickhead. These are just regular people who put their wieners in a different place than me. Wow, not even a place to kill Yoshi. Oh wait, he'll just come back if I do this. This is just a never-ending cycle. That's what this is. Ratchet, we'll, I'm pretty sure you were early on, so we'll just jump to you after this, as soon as I remember how to do that. Play with paper cards. They have a spell table for being able to play paper magic online. Oh, that's neat. So, like something that's just like a bounding box for, like, cameras or something? You, like, put a camera over it or something? But you're eating hair. That's not where the drugs are. I'm pretty sure you're licking hair up, aren't you? I'm not gonna like it. It'd be funny to comment something, like, to leave a note like, hey, other streamers, this guy is a homophobe. It would be really funny, but I also don't want to get banned from comments. I'm gonna leave it alone. Make cleaning up pukes easier. That's pretty smart. It might be really shiny to get a tablecloth, but I could probably get like some stretch fit type thing that is roughly the same size as the hot tub that could go over it. That was easier to clean than literally, like, I think cotton, like a kind of shiny cotton muslin. Dude, you enjoy killing Yoshis. I mean, you save the frames, but also it's funny. Oh, it's funny because some people get really butthurt about it, and it's just like, why? So it's one of those things where you're doing it to see if somebody will get weird about it. Viewer levels. Let me find the thing here. We're gonna skip forward because it looks like Ratchet Toad might have gotten skipped, and I don't know when he got skipped. I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna scroll back up that high. There we go. Select, then username. Select Ratchet Toad. Does that just put you in? It does just put you in. Okay, that's cool. That is also a good way to do play my net level right now. I should put that select in the command so I remember. CPR. Nice. Yeah, green plastic tablecloth. They're just like a stretch thing, like something like that. Like if I had two, I'd have a backup so I could just throw it in the wash right after. CPR. D2H. I bet I could find a stretch cover the right size too. That's a good thought. That's a smart thought. Got a super cheap green screen one time that's basically green plastic. By a super cheap green screen, it will be butte friendly. I have a canvas one that is the wrong color, but it doesn't matter because it's a different camera. It's still green. It's just a weird green. It's like Kelly green instead of like that pure green color. I don't know. That is just behind the hot tub that could probably go on there if I pulled it apart and stuck it on there. But I don't want them to puke on it. So yeah, cheap one would probably work. Be easy to clean puke off of. Maybe. It might be stainy. That's the other thing, too, is the puke might stain because there's all those fucking, you know, barf chemicals in there. All their gut chemicals. It's corrosive, so it might stain. You know what I'm fucking saying. Dry gulch is stacked with golden pipes. Let's hike. This looks pretty cool in the thumbnail. So something cheap I feel like would work really well, too. Cheap, goddamn. A stretch cover would be nice because it would stay flat then, too. Or would be better at staying flat than a random piece of paper. Yeah. But then there are things like nylon that both melt and stain. Although I don't think puke would melt nylon. Some pretty clear color theming here. You can do really fun color stuff with Super Mario World sometimes. Playing a lot of hacks lately too. That's kind of what I've been doing with Silent Hill. It's crazy how much of a difference a palette editor makes. I did that wrong. And also, I really feel like Nintendo could have given us a really simple palette editor that just kind of shifts hues around. Without making it too complicated, and it sucks that they didn't. But the amount of customization that would give us in Mario Maker if we had just a RGB palette editor that wasn't even anything crazy. It was just like it would give you for this one, like everything would have green and then probably red and blue and then the scribbler. Just a plain yellow that shifts the color of all of these with the yellow. A brown that shifts the color of all of these with the brown, that kind of thing. Beige that just shifts the background color. Like a really simple little thing where you pick the color, slide a thing around, and change the color of the levels. Well, I feel like I could probably find a nylon, like stretch fit tablecloth even. If it stretches to fit right over, it'll be extra easy to leave on there. We'll see a yellow background or something like that, like fucking, like full-on, like Japanese candy garbage colors. I also think are really awesome. So I would get a kick out of the terrible, terrible choices people would make. Yeah, there would be a lot of opportunities to do really fun shit, really pretty shit, and then just unbelievably noisy. Like, what the fuck were you thinking shit? Which should be kind of fun. It's definitely possible to be visually horrible. Like, people already do that now with their decorations sometimes, but it would also be really interesting to see the crazy stuff people would come up with. Did that muncher really need to be there? They could probably have some restraints. Like, it's Nintendo, they're bad at it, but they could easily build restraints, like, to be like, oh no, you can't have these colors be that similar or people won't be able to tell things. But yeah, it could be really fun for troll levels to make things similar that you could get away with to visually obscure things. It could be really fun just for general aesthetics too. Okay, bud. Yeah, I will say, at the end of the day, Yoshi's a double jump. That's what Yoshi is. He's a one-time use double jump. Hexen made an invert level that we never finished. I think they had to do more work on it, and I never saw it again. That seemed like a clever idea. But I don't think we got to the point where it stuck out. Yoshi has fun new music. Yeah, I mean, he gets drummy for a little while. And then he's gone. Am I going up here? Oh my god. Did it, so you had to invert it and only follow the color blue. Interesting. Sounds like a neat level. Well, if you find it, bring it to me. Now I need... Oh, no. Don't need the double jump yet. Yeah, I was playing through Jump and Jump Half. Super Mario World ROM hacks that I finished recently. The amount of stuff in Jump, and especially in Jump Half, that you kind of see and wonder a little bit is almost crazy to the point where I feel like you can say one of the lead designers, one of the big level designer people, on Wonder, I feel like almost... You guys gonna fight or what? What's happening? Practice of doing Crazy Tail. You gonna do it? No, you're just gonna be a pussy. But yeah, the more modern hacks that I play, the more I feel like there's no way on earth that the Wonder developers weren't thinking of some of that stuff when they were working through it. You think Starlight made it? Never mind. Never mind, that level can fuck itself. Oh. Nowhere to dump Yoshi. No. I was trying to get off of him and get the top of it. But yeah, that was good. The aesthetics are really on point. It's just fun. Super Mario World, especially Super Mario World Desert. The desert in general seems to give us some of the most consistently fun aesthetic choices. But yeah, Super Mario World Desert especially is very pretty. Maybe able to pull off girls. Go tell them that quick. The number one way you could get Starlight to make better levels is to tell him you were a girl and wanted him to make better levels. I don't want to get into like the full-on Chris Chan territory, but a little bit of Chris Chanery aimed at Starlight could get better levels out of him. We just don't want to get him to start sticking stuff up his ass. That's the point where you've crossed the line. You've crossed the line, and you need to stop. Next, Silent Boy. Let's see what you got. Play 4 airship. All right. SF8. Mario U Desert looks genuinely very good to me. I'm struggling to recall what the desert looks like. Oop. SF8, QGV. I'm sure we'll see it very soon. 7XG. Play 4 airship. An airship. Not a desert. No, I just mean, I assume we'll see it at some point just because it's new soup. There's so much new soup. Haunted Forest Way 4 airship? Is that what you mean? Must be. Okay. I'm going to use brown ground, which was just yellow sand. Yeah, it's not clicking. It's not clicking at all. It's sand in SMB1, isn't it? I like the brown sand ground in Super Mario World. But the brown ground in Super Mario World, I'm really tired of saying brown ground already. The brown ground. All around. Pound. Can't think of any more rhymes, and I hate this. Is reminiscent of Chocolate Island. So I also really wish we had chocolate lava, but what are you gonna do? I also really wish we had raising and lowering lava with the on-off switch. That seems like such a miss for night theme in the castle. I forgot which way I needed to set it now. That feels bad. Okay, that looks correct. Okay, this is kind of an interesting idea for an auto-scroller. So it's gonna stop and have me go underground to get a new cloud each time. And then the cloud is gonna be time limited against the auto-scroll. Okay. Oh. Do more with each underground segment. Have each one be like a little room where the player has to do a small platforming challenge. Maybe focused around the cloud, maybe not. So it's something different from just grabbing a cloud and then going back to the auto-scroller. Yeah, it's not so tight that it doesn't work. Oops. Can I have a fresh cloud, please? I really should have waited for a fresh cloud. No, I cannot. Oh. Yeah, power up if you aren't still being super power up racist. Be useful, or an optional challenge down there. And if you really don't want the player to damage boost, you can still check for a power up. Oops. But just having something down there other than flipping the switch would be nice. Because if it's just flipping the switch, there's really no reason for that room to be there, other than having a small break in the auto-scroll. I really should stop. One cycling this cloud. Oh my god. King of Dreams, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. Get there, and thanks a lot for the follow.
King_of_dreams has started following.
That brings me to 986 for the 986th time. And after everybody unfollows, we will be right around 980 again and ready to climb our way back up to 986 tomorrow. You watched the Adventure Time finale? The finale for the main series? Or the HBO specials? Or the new one? Or the cake one? Yeah, the last episode of the main series was fucking great. Not too much. How you doing, King of Dreams? Yeah, the last episode for the series was fucking great. It was unbelievably great. It really tied a lot of things up together. 2 girls kissing was a really hilarious just fuck you. Like, no, we're gonna put gay people on TV. This is happening. I like that. What the fuck is this? Main series. Great. That's great, because now you have the HBO specials to watch. And then Fiona and Cake. And I fucking hate stupid, like, gender bend, haha, what if, side story garbage like that. I just don't like it. It's stupid. I didn't like it in Futurama. I don't like it in anything that they've done, and it's stupid. So I never really liked the Fiona and Cake stuff. The Fiona and Cake series continues the main series. They canonize it in a really kind of clever way that like gives it gives you some lampshading that like makes me not angry. It makes me not angry. They had a reason for it to exist, a good reason for it to exist, and for it to be where it was, and like it does a really good job of like retconning how stupid the detailing for it was previously. Yeah, that whole setup is a little annoying. The auto scroll there moves really awkwardly, so ideally the player would just be given another cloud, so they don't have to one cycle that or wait to get in the cloud. They literally say, "Oh boy, the way this is canon suck my cock." did I just? Look, man, it's hard. It's hard to be on different levels. It was really good. Yeah, Fiona and Cake was good. Fiona and Cake was really good. Simon was my favorite character in the entire series. I really liked the Ice King. I liked how hard they worked at turning the Ice King from a very static character into a deeply dynamic character who went from like a rapist creep to like the coolest fucking guy that everybody is like, yeah, I mean, he's kind of a freak and a pervert, but he's really mentally ill and he's harmless, so like we let it happen. And then gradually they help him. It was a really good way to handle both mental health and make a really, really terrible character really excellent. So expanding on that was really great. Just died before the CP, ouch. But yeah, the HBO specials then are next and are really great. And yeah, the post stuff and the HBO stuff, they did a wonderful job at wrapping up the series. Like the core characters in the series. Oh, just go above it? It really, I didn't even look. It really looked like I was supposed to go down in that fucking mess. Yeah, that's weird. It looked like it was supposed to be some slide setup. And I don't know what I was thinking there. I figured I was missing something. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I get the decoration, but don't let the player go in it. Oh my god, this is an arena. Esports, thanks for dropping another one in there. Oh man, there's like 8 hours, I think, of HBO specials. Let me look it up. Not Distant Lands. What were the HBO specials? Oh yeah, no, it was Distant Lands. Distant Lands, 4-hour-long streaming episodes on HBO. Will tomorrow be your final stream for the week? Probably. I didn't stream yesterday, so I kind of want to stream Thursday, but I also feel like I probably can't. I feel like I'm gonna have Christmas stuff to get ready for Friday. Somebody in my family got COVID, so we had to push Christmas to this Friday. So there's that. So probably. Go quickly and go under? How do I go under? Oh, like that. Okay. I figured it was going to be something with the float, but, you know, it's always possible I'm just stupid. It's actually not as dumb as I was thinking. I'm just a little dumb. But yeah, the HBO specials are a lot more adult-oriented. Which, I mean, the series kind of was anyway. Fiona and Cake also kind of was. But it was really nice. I liked some of the swearing in Fiona and Cake. It's really nice to hear things you watch as a kid swear. I would like more of that. I would really like to watch Dexter's Lab where he just tells his sister to fuck off. He's a little fucking edgy goth scientist and swears constantly. I would watch the shit out of that. I would also watch the shit out of like edgy goth Ed, Edd and Eddy. Pretty much, I just want to watch sweary versions of every cartoon I used to watch. Legitimate horror, Courage the Cowardly Dog, like full on, like absolute terror. These are good ideas. These are good ideas. Oh yeah, with SpongeBob Uncensored, I feel like would almost be would almost be Ren and Stimpy, right? You know that exists. Which one? Which one exists? Can it please be the Courage the Cowardly Dog one? Oh god, I would love that to exist as a less safe for children show. Don't tell me yes, the haircut guy was great, but it wasn't enough. It could have been worse. And that was the end of it. Cool. That was a really weird arena, but it worked really well. Like, it looked weird, and it didn't offer a ton, but it was visually satisfying and a little terrifying. The Gothic Adult Ed, Edd and Eddy, what? Did they actually follow up on it? But yeah, the boss fight was fine overall. It was very traditional, very simple. It wasn't crazy, which was nice. The arena didn't do much, but it looked cool. I'm Googling Ed, Edd and Eddy sequel. An unofficial sequel, Peach Creek. Is that what you're talking about? I'll leave that up to look at later. The fan project? Okay, well, that's probably what I'll take a look at it. Yeah, that was fine overall. The auto scroll segment right by the first checkpoint was really awkward, and I wish that cloud was dispensed differently. Maybe so that the player was likely to grab it on the way up. Maybe out of the wall there, something like that, but just something that makes it a little easier to have a little bit more time on the cloud. Platform tilts depending on what side you are on. Oh man. You know, if you had a cool idea like that where it's more dynamic and interactive, that might be a better place to do maybe a Roy boss fight or one of the Heidi or Koopas that's a little tougher to slap, so you have more time to spend in the arena. Roy, I would say it's a good one. Can't say I dislike it. A lot of thought and time went into it. I'll have to take a look at it. I left it up. I left up the thing for Peach Creek. I'm going to look at it later. Fan projects aren't always bad. Like, I've been meaning to look at Undertale Yellow. That's been getting killer notices, and, you know, ROM hacks are my fucking jam. But sometimes fan projects are just riddled with the fan communities, the worst fan community, fan fiction, fan service, fan things. But I ran out of custom auto scroll. We'll just back it up a little bit. You can find some room somewhere. One NF. See what you got, Ragnarok. One N1 F7C. FLF. Just for that small section. Well, round one out, you know, instead of having a hard kink somewhere, have a slow kink, so you get another one. Pikmin fan projects have never disappointed me. I'm trying to think, because I know there's been bad fan projects. I know there's been, like, bad fan things people told me to check out, and I looked, and they were terrible. But I can't think of any offhand. But there's tons and tons. Most of the time it's because people love things, so they keep working with them. I can't think of any fan animation I've ever seen, though. I have no frame of reference for that. Magma Tower Run. Magma Tower with rising lava hot on your heels. Oh, God, yeah. I guess it helps that I'm not way into Sonic. That probably helps a lot. Forbidden. Can't fetch the level because Forbidden. Oh, is the level viewer busted? Nope. Okay. Level viewer might be having problems. Ruh-roh. Yeah, I can only imagine how terrible Sonic fan games are. And I mean, there's a huge... Oh my god. Luigi's Misadventures. Super Mario World ROM hack series. That is insufferably bad in the story. It is literally this guy's really weird combination of all the things he jacks off to on DeviantArt. Like, all his favorite things. They're all weird Mega Man fan characters. None of them are his original characters. They're other people's DeviantArt original characters that this guy is, like, way the fuck into. That he has inserted into his Super Mario World ROM hack, where you fight PewDiePie and Markiplier and They're the like streamers are the final boss. Streamers he doesn't like are the final boss. Well, maybe I should be mean to him. Maybe I should find him and be mean to him, and I can be the final boss in one of them. And it's so fucking cringe that it's like painful, like beyond like Kingdom Hearts levels of cringe of like, well, you could maybe explain it to someone. Like it's inexplicably bad. But the thing that sucks is the level design is fucking solid. Like the level design is fucking excellent, and I want to pay somebody to remove everything else. It's definitely a good example of like just do levels. But he might not be motivated to make Super Mario World ROM hacks if he didn't want to insert his really weird fucking Mega Man X fanfiction shit of stuff he wants to fuck from people's DeviantArt. That's the weirdest fucking thing for me, is that it's other people's cringy original content that he has written this weird story about Luigi like wanting to fuck them, and the kids next door were in one of them, and like a bunch of other dumb shit. It was so fucking weird. It was so fucking weird. Yeah. Take the bad art and leave the good art. Like, can we hit undo a few times? They're fucking weird. They are so fucking weird. And some of the levels wear on a little bit too long, but they're really well structured. In general, they do really well with the like gimmick, iteration, and then bigger iteration or combination of two gimmicks. And it never goes too bonkers or anything, and they were really solid. But then you get to like, you know, PewDiePie in a fucking giant mech suit and Luigi explaining that they're still mad that he called somebody a Nazi or is a Nazi or whatever. I don't know. Wasn't he racist or something? It was some play on that. It was tasteless and cringe and stupid. Oh, let me look them up because they're honestly worth looking at. I think I was halfway through the second one, but the first one was decent. Second one was decent. They're standard hard, but they don't really get into Kaizo, but they still are good. It's hard. It's hard to not recommend, but it's also hard to recommend. Silent Boy, you can skip the story, especially if you like just building. It doesn't have to have one. You can just do some lazy meme about, oh, Bowser captured the princess. Oh shit. Or fucking use somebody else's Sonic sprites and be like, oh shit, Bowser kidnapped Sonic's girlfriend. Or you don't need to do anything really. You can get away with it. I do think the amount of cringy passion poured into that hack probably has a lot to do with. That was kind of a cool reset. Oh, that was a really cool. We were getting really far ahead of the lava, so doing something where we pull back a little bit like that is a lot of fun. I really hope you make it as the final boss of someone's ROM hack. You know, that's how I'll know I made it. When I make someone angry enough to try to do that. Maybe the pedophile I got in a fight with today. Yeah, something. Just find some terrible, stupid, throwaway joke like that, and then just, you know, work with it, play with it. Refuse to let it go. Way too slow. You really don't have to go hard on you really don't ever have to go hard on a story in a ROM hack. It's really more about the level design than anything else. Anything else that you're doing is structure for you more than for the viewer. A ton of people do dumb throwaway stuff too that is totally Bowser detached. A ton of people literally don't bother. The stock message boxes are still in there, or just filled with nonsense or jokes. And then it's just levels. Yeah, there you go. Bowser stole Big Mac. Bowser stole your lunch. That was one of the QLDC levels that was like literally my favorite goddamn thing. The entire thing was literally the hamburger helper guy is evil and he stole your lasagna, and then later he cuts off your hands and you can't carry anything, and then you get new hands and you kick his ass. That was the whole story. It was fucking hilarious, and it was so stupid that it was amazing, and it was so badly done. Yeah, that ROM hack was fucking amazing. I desperately want a whole hack like that. I want like 120 exit hack of that kind of madness, and I will play it forever. I will chase the speedrunning records in it forever. I will find excuse after excuse to never stop playing. Yeah, the music was great. Let me find a clip because that hack was amazing. It was number 69, wasn't it? I've typed the word 69 into a lot of things. Do QLDC. Oh, here we go. I think I have a little clip of it. I have a clip of it. Oh, yeah, I have a little clip of it here. And then I stuck into a short. I hate shorts so much. I don't know why shorts exist. Oh, God, why is it vertical? Why can't... I really wish you could just have it not be vertical. I know I have a VOD of it, but I'm not going to dig it up. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, there we go. What is that? What are those? Oh, are those links to it? What are those links to? Okay. I'm gonna click off of it first. It's all in the hands. Is that the music? Yeah. The MP3. That's great too. That somebody went in and pulled the SMC as an MP3 for you. Oh, where's the Firefox audio? How do I not have Firefox audio in here? Oh, PC audio's broken too. There you go. Ripped it. Nice. Yes, I like vertical levels. Who doesn't like vertical levels? Yeah, I remember faintly that we talked about it a little bit, that that a lot of the music was popular music. I do not remember who it was. Or I mean, it's fine. I don't dislike that information, but it doesn't ring a bell. But it has no impact on whether or not the music is hilarious and perfectly fitting. Oh. You figured out how to extract the music. That's cool. I've been meaning to look at the other way around, how hard it is to convert MIDIs to SMCs. I'm sure there's got to be a software previewer that lets you play around a little bit with the NES's like voices or sound fonts or however it's put together. But I know you can't just stick an MP3 into SMC format and stick it in a Super Nintendo. I know there's some fuckery that's required. But I imagine those tools are robust. But that is one thing when I start playing around more with Lunar Magic that I'm really gonna... I tend to get a little, focused on the music and wanting to do stuff, so, the limited selection that's out there would be tough. Would you play my ROM hack if I put power-ups in them? I mean, if you're not doing Kaizo, you gotta put power-ups in it. You also should be doing that in your levels. That said, it's not that uncommon to limit the power-ups that the player has access to. Jump and jump half, for example, tons of levels prevent you from entering with any power-ups, or with a cape or anything more than a firefly or anything. They just yank it when you enter the level. And I'd say that's pretty typical, or just controlling power-ups the player has access to. Kaizo often gives you none, or maybe one per boss fight, depending on who did it. How horrible they are. Okay, I'm bad at this. But for more traditional stuff, you're almost always going to be at least giving the player mushrooms, so you have a little bit of fault tolerance, just because it's janky. Mario Maker's janky too, though. Give people mushrooms. Second one as well. I assume there's probably pretty easy tools for ripping the music. I would like to hope so, by this point. I hope that wasn't too hard to do. But also, that's hilarious. That was such a good hack. I should really look up hacks that person has made, because maybe they are all filled with that madness, but maybe not. It wasn't easy. That's unfortunate. Took 3 to 4 programs. Yeah, I would assume there's like an SMC extractor. What is it? What's the Super Nintendo audio format? It's not SMC. I don't remember it. Silent boy, goodbye. What, are you mad about mushrooms? You're gonna go. See you later. Put mushrooms in your levels. Yeah, audio extractor, SNES audio extractor, and then a SNES audio converter, maybe? But I think it would have sounded worse if it was converted to, like, MIDI first, so... Probably just a SMC player, and then something to rip the player. Aww. Wish this spot was a little bit more forgiving. I know you can't give the player a reset door. Yeah, well, especially with levels like that, when you already have some kind of janky stuff, you can make that janky stuff be more forgivable if the player has a power-up to take damage with. If you're not going to give power-ups, the entire experience should be bespoke and jankless and, you know, highly effective. And, you know, if they're not, if they're a little looser, if they're a little bit more traditional, that's kind of how power-ups make Mario games tolerable. Yeah, I know people often praise Composer. And I think Composer's name came from them doing music for Super Mario World for a super long time before they got into Mario Maker. But they were praised for their work all the time and thanked in all the credits for Super Mario World ROM hacks. So I'm assuming converting music from other formats to Super Nintendo is a bitch. Although I kind of hope it's not like actually rearranging it and it's something that you can kind of make happen. It just has to be tweaked a little bit. I don't know. I guess we'll see eventually. Oh, I'm out of coffee. Oh, what the fuck? Where's my, Mario Maker 2 buddy? What's your problem, Mario Maker 2 buddy? Something must have killed it again. Again, song I linked you? Yeah, I opened it up, but I didn't click play on it. Ball in the Hands 006. There was a problem playing this audio file. Oh, there it goes. Oh yeah, the weird one. The janky one. Okay. I want to see if my, I'm not quitting. I just want to see if, the level viewer catches it. It looks like it is. Yeah, music in that hack was great. The music in that hack was so great. Temporary Secretary from Paul McCartney. Was Paul McCartney in the Beatles? Who's Paul McCartney? Paul McCartney does not ring a bell for me. Like, I know he's a person, but I'm bad at popular music overall, in general. There we go. There we go. There we go. I just now noticed it's a clear condition level. Oh, shit. That feels a little tight. Gotta go a little faster. I'm gonna let the lava take me. I want to see who's level 69. Oh, this is people talking about the judging. No, where's the level? Oh, I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah, whoever made that goddamn hack was great. The OG song. Do. Oh, I'm not gonna play it. I will for sure get muted. That's a lot weirder than I was expecting. I assumed it would just got weird when somebody grabbed a MIDI and turned it into Mario music. Noisy. Oh. Boy, I don't like his voice. I like the rest of it. It's like really noisy and weird. I would like him to go away. Top comment. Out of all the songs Paul's ever written, this is definitely one of them. It's fucking weird. Oh, see, I want to pull it up for the comparison, but I'm pretty sure I'll get muted or yelled at again. That's funny. I can't believe how weird that is. That reminds me of like not exactly in sound, but like Frog Lobster and some of the B-52 stuff is like unbelievably strange for stuff that played on the radio. It just baffles me that some of like the noisier indie stuff that never took off, it's like how did this never happen? And then you guys are over here listening to fucking B-52s. And like I like the B-52s, they're hilarious. It's insane. That song is insane. That guy's voice doesn't tickle my pickle, but that whole song is insane. I can't believe that that is a song that I'm guessing maybe is the Black Sheep. But still, probably saw some radio play. Probably made some people mad. Oh my god, my cat is sitting like such a goofball. Can I cheat? I think I might be able to cheat there a little bit. There might be a little cheese right there. Yeah, flow of this is really good though. Overall, the flow of this is really good. Having the player dip back down into the lava section here, when they know the lava's rising up, is a fun way to keep the pressure on. Okay, we have a good lead on where we were last time. Go. Yeah, we got a good lead on where we were last time. Yeah, we're able to fall behind a lot and get pretty doomed, and it's always nice if, you know, you can't get doomed. Oh, okay. When we're pivoting between control jumps and not control jumps, it might be really nice to indicate when you want the player to do a big jump, either with a coin on top or 1 or 2 open boxes or something like that, but some kind of indicator would be a little helpful. Nope, we cannot cheese that. I wanted to. No, I'm jamming to the rip. It is good. I was gonna say, like, put the vocals on the rip, but the vocals, I also don't love. The rip is objectively just better. Oops. Sometimes it do be like that. Like, I thought Cobain was a pretty great lyricist. I cannot stand how that fucking guy sounds. Like, I just could not take it. And at the end of the day, that was pretty make it or break it for me. I could just never get into it. Okay, would like to make progress. I feel like I gotta be close to the end. Go. I'm really mad if the lava timing is really tight. Again. There we go. Yeah, some indicator would be nice. Oh, I can cheese that. Are the arrows? Nope, the arrows are not always the indicator. Yeah, inconsistent indicating there makes that feel bad. There we go. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry to lose it. Starting to lose it, and I don't have the time. Oh, the timer died again. Yeah, something about this level is killing the timer. I don't know what. Only 2 minutes. We'll give it a few more shots and we'll move on. Pretty close to getting it, and I want to get it, but I don't know if we're going to get it. Also, there are like 4 more levels in queue. 9:45. You got something cooking? Is that why you were asking? When I'm streaming? I thought about streaming yesterday, but I was doing Christmas stuff with Heidi's family until like 7 almost, like right before 7. I found mouse turds, and nobody wanted to tell them that they have mice, but it was really gross because they're on food prep surfaces and not cleaned up, which means they were prepping food that we ate on surfaces that mice shit all over, which, you know, sucks. And just in general, one of the dudes there is just, he's like the most inconsiderate human like you'll be around. He's just, it's really hard to explain, but it's fucking sucks. Even if you're like somebody who will be like, can you fuck off, or can you stop being annoying? You're pissing me off. Like I'm definitely that person. I'll be like, can you fuck off, please? Like, this is insufferable. Or I'll leave and be like, no, you're annoying me. I'm going somewhere else. Don't follow me. Don't sit by me. I don't want to talk to you. I'm fine with that. So somebody who doesn't speak English, or that you can't really communicate with, who is really annoying, that sucks. I have no real capacity to deal with that, and it sucks. Somebody turn up the Christmas music so loud that it's making my earballs vibrate, and then I move and they turn it up louder, and then they sit next to me and turn their phone up so loud it's crazy. Like, it's unbelievably insane how loud it was. I was wearing headphones and the guy's fucking phone was louder than my headphones. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? And he sits right next to me. That's the point where it's like, you could be this selfish or this could be malice, and I honestly can't tell. Yeah, it fucking sucked. I was a little overdone. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go back tomorrow. I'm going to have on Christmas. Yeah, that was really, really solid. Really, really solid. Yeah, indicators on the bigger jumps I feel like would only help. But really, really solid flow. Player can't get too far ahead of the lava. We definitely didn't get to another pinch point at the end, which is good. That one pinch point where you can get ahead of the lava, where you can get behind on the lava and not know it until it gets you, is very short, so it's not the end of the world either. But I was concerned there was going to be more of that, but there was not. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it's just, and it was one of those, and normally I would just be like, you know, that's really annoying, right? Like, I'm using headphones and I'm trying not to be obnoxious because I'm a person. And I get that, you know, people probably want to hear Christmas music at a holiday. They don't want to shout over it, but okay, maybe you're a little deaf. But your phone being this loud when I'm sitting as far away from the noise as I can, what the fuck is wrong with you? Go somewhere else. And then he would have just been like, what? Oh, you guys can't see how cute Pud is right now, but he is a snake. He is a little snake who's all tired out from eating garbage. Yeah, low and blasted. I wear necks. I don't like headphones a ton. I'll wear little neck speakers, which you can hear. They're not very loud. They're more loud for you than for people around you. But I'll wear neck speakers when I'm kayaking or when I'm hiking, because that's how I like music. But it's not so loud that you like hear me coming any more than you'd hear somebody walking. And I don't do that in like the mall. I wear regular headphones in the mall so people don't talk to me. MYG. Or, oh, I don't have them. Or my little aftershocks because I like them. Yes, my shit is up. We are upon it. Last one I didn't play. First one? First level you ever made? Yell at it? Right, we're gonna finish all your levels, then what am I gonna do? Gotta make levels. Iggy's Leaky Lava Lair. Iggy's inconsistently habitable fortress forces fast, but fun movement? I'm trying to think of an F word that involves moving, but all I can think of is fornication. Flopper? Fun flopping? Floating? Flying? Flying? Floating? Flopping? Fucking? It's fucking. It's fucking. Oh. Yeah, very, very inconsiderate man. He's a very inconsiderate man. There's... Okay. I immediately think of title screen level. I'm sure it's not, but it looks like it might be. Okay, it looks more like it might be now. The story about this guy, foot play? Who's foot play? It looks a little like the title screen level. Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, he's leaving apparently. Okay, we're moving on. Now we differentiate ourselves from the title screen level. Oops. Yeah, more vertical. Yeah, the guy is kind of a dick, and there's like a whole like infidelity angle. Oh my god, and a big like theft angle too. That guy's the girlfriend's stepdad and mom like robbed the balls out of her, out of all their kids. It's fucking crazy. So I already have a good reason to not like him and to assume that he's kind of a dickhead. So in general, it's just rough. Usually the food is good. Sometimes it's a little terrifying. Like it's pretty traditional first generation Hmong immigrant food. So sometimes it's faces of little chickens or whatever. I don't like that. You know, I don't want to see a face on something I'm eating just generally. And their food prep is pretty rural. Like it's not unusual for meat to get left out prepared for many hours. So in a place that also has rodents, that it's one of those things where it's like, good God, dude. The one thing that sometimes is nice is the food, and now I have to worry I'm gonna die if I eat it. And Heidi probably shouldn't eat it. She's got an she's got a immunocompromise. Severe immunocompromise. Like she can't eat old meat already. You really shouldn't eat old meat prepared around mouse shit. Yeah, that was the Christmas we did so far. I know I'm ranting. It was rough, but I played a lot of Silent Hill. The old version, a guy yelled at me for about 10 minutes about how shit it was paced. Watched it more than anybody else. First interaction was him yelling at me for my worst level. So, is the level okay? Okay, so you have a type and you like being yelled at. That's weird. Speaking of foot stuff, that's weird. Damn it, my thing died again. Metal CR. No, I can't see it when I'm on this screen. Where is it? I should be watching it. I can see it when it fails. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, again, I don't know. I don't think I'm too forgiving, but I feel like I'm relatively tolerant of things being a little sloppy if it's also pretty fun. I'm gonna leave him alone. Does he actually trigger something? But it seems like you're setting up an almost like story-delivered boss fight where we're doing a bunch of... Is that Iggy? Yeah, Iggy. Iggy butt tickles. Ow. With, lava being kind of the twist here. Dry Bones is annoying in Super Mario World. Do I have to hit him again? Does hitting him trigger something? Or is that just story setup? I don't know where he's going. Original had a checkpoint about 1/3 of the way through and then never again. The idea is that you can hit him in the anus and he stops being able to shoot you. I gotcha. Yeah, Dry Bones is always a little annoying in Super Mario World just because he can spawn an active hitbox that you can't deal with, just like Hammer Bros can. And it's not as bad as Hammer Bros, but it's still pretty bad, yeah. This kills the Dry Bones in Super Mario World. Aw, I want to see if it killed standing ones. Yeah, when I play a bunch of Super Mario World, it makes me really bad at Mario Maker. That's knowing. Did it to myself. Do I want this here? Yeah, Rocky Wrench does the same thing and is less intolerable to deal with. Oh, he's coming. Oh, where's the checkpoint right before this? Before the actual fight? Yeah, where's the checkpoint before the actual fight? Is this the first version? Is this the original version? You have 2 versions of the same level uploaded? Oops. Yeah, just take me. Just take me, Bones. Take me home! Not the original, that one sucks so badly. I mean, I've been there. I mean, so far it seems fine. You have a relatively traditional Super Mario World castle level with kind of neat little thing here, but I feel like you could better use Iggy if Iggy was opening the path forward. But then you'd have to make sure that whatever he was on was reusable, that like it didn't break if you didn't hit it enough, or that you had a reset. Giving the player a reason to hit it other than getting away from him would make it a lot, because players are just going to skip it. They're going to realize, oh, I don't have to deal with this guy, I'm going to skip it. I'm guessing maybe the pacing issue was that the person was annoyed with the lava raising and lowering the way it did. Oh my god. And having to wait for the lava. Because some people, I mean, I get pretty triggered by long waits. Some people get pretty triggered by repeated short waits. Oh my god. I get pretty triggered by that. These are basically dead Hammer Bros. That's exactly the problem. I was committed. There was nothing I could do. When I saw the bone spawn, I probably could have pulled back. But even then, you're already kind of on it. Even if you're the lightning. Oh my god. It's a pretty unintuitive, like, un-Nintendo-y thing for them to even be like that. For it to be so easy for them to spawn active hitboxes like that. And they're not like that in Super Mario World. Hammer Bros kind of always are like that. God, I just want all the power-ups. The rest can go away, but the boss is cool. Well, then, now you know what you can do. You can rest. That's what you do. You just mine yourself for infinite content. Those are also the best TV shows. That's what was so great about Arrested Development, is they were like, well, let's see what we can find in season 1 that would be really funny to, like, make more jokes about. And then you accidentally develop, like, super rich lore. Where am I missing the flowers? Oh, it's over there. Feather. Leather! We did a Secret Santa, and I think I waited too long to put stuff on my list. I waited like a week before I did it. And then I got really cool stuff, really cool random stuff, like a collapsible stool and a bunch of shit, and it was pretty cool, because almost everybody else... Oh my god. I wish the lava didn't come for me right there. Oh, or you know what would help? If you use an indicator line for where the lava is. I feel like that would actually kind of serve pretty well. Yeah, Parks and Rec did a good deal of that. Of just coming back to established character lore or established, like, tropes in the series, instead of adding new characters or, you know, pulling, like, a Simpsons-y style shit, where they're just constantly pissing out new ideas, but everything goes back to normal the next day. Oh, yeah, you can kill them when they're big, you can't kill them when they're collapsed. That's weird. How can I kill you guys when you're collapsed? Yeah, these work. Yeah, you can't break these. So these would work infinitely, and I feel like that would be a more fun idea, is that the player has to escort Iggy to the boss room. It's like the story you'd be setting up is the player has to hit Iggy so that the path will open to go forward, because he's running away from the fight until you finally trap him in the room and then fight him. That's the Sieve style setup that you almost have here that just doesn't really get used, I feel like. Didn't need to wing it. And then it's over. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, if you like me more, yeah, your pacing was fucking shit, bro. You did a bad job, but I don't know. I'm not trying to be a contrarian. It just felt like a relatively typical castle level. It's a little clumsy, but not to the point where it's totally garbage. I guess I think I'm always trying to compare people both to traditional level design, but also to the expectations Mario Maker sets, which I think brings the level of tolerability down to a low. Like it's more okay for something to be a lot less good than it should be in like Super Mario World or something. Like it's obviously not like that would have made a good Super Mario World castle. It's a little like beneath that, but it was fine. That's what happens when you play a lot of bad levels for a long time. 8P0. But it's obviously, especially if you're trying to think of stuff to work on or you want ideas to work on stuff, it's a good candidate for reworking into something. Hey, thanks for popping in, Box. Have a good night. My cats have already gone to sleep. They beat you there. You can't see Crackers, but he's passed the fuck out. Doot, 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 doot. WSX? No, wait. Wrong thing. F1P CHF. You as well. I will. Nope. Might not make it to my level. I have an early morning, but I mean, I'll probably make it. I don't know if you'll make it. Zagar. World record. Tanuki Dan. Look at that guy. Look at that guy's fucking me. He's got the Kamek cat and the hoodie looks familiar. Can I look at him from here? No, I can't. I haven't seen his name on stuff. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with Tanuki Dan. He plays some music. He does some things. He plays levels. I can. Okay, good. I'm gonna go look at levels he made later. Let's take a peek. It's a hard level. You only can do it. You only can do it. That's weird. Do you comment on his Twitter post? Yeah. Yeah, we have some Twitter interactions. So good at this game. Oh my god. Okay, I am dumb, but I see what I'm doing wrong here. Yeah, I wasn't gonna be like, yeah, we're mutuals on Twitter. He follows me. I don't know. People who get like all boned up for like, oh yeah, somebody. I don't know. Some people get weird about like mutuals with somebody who has a wider audience or like what do you call that? Like it's like more of an influencer or whatever. What's that called? Has more clout. Weird like, oh yeah, I'm a mod in that guy's chat, stuff like that you hear sometimes from like terminal Twitch people too. Used to be VIP. How do you lose VIP? Oh, I think they probably claps out at like 75, so I have more than I need and he has not enough. Okay, it was awkward but fine. Is this a mining level? Is that what you're doing to me? Okay, maybe not. At least not too much. I can totally make it up there. Yeah, I was avoiding being weird. In general, I almost always regard people as peers. And not out of a lack of respect or anything, I never really get that like crazy starstruck thing. Even when I've interacted with like musicians that I absolutely fucking love, like I'm impressed with their I can be really impressed with people's actions or skills or the things that they do, but I tend to like not associate it strong with like, oh my god, yeah, they're like, I don't know, I guess I just don't get that weird worshiper culture thing, which I guess is a good thing for me. But I also wasn't gonna like be weird about like, yeah, we talk on Twitter. That seems drafty. That seems like coattail grabby. Oh my god, I'm good at this game. I just want to see where this door goes. Do, 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 do. Okay. Those are just clouds. Only I can do it? Do it? I don't remember what it was. Only I can prevent forest fires. This is an annoying way to start. I'll tell you that. That's very clear. This is an annoying way to start because it means you're immediately putting the player into a long forced wait. Forced waits suck. It's occasionally unavoidable, but you can almost always give the player something to do. In an example like this, where you want to have the player knock out a bunch of blocks, just knock out one row, and then it's fine. Or have the player race the fucking turtle shell down. There's no reason for the player to have to wait for the turtle shell to fuck off. That's just wasting 30 seconds of my life on nothing. It's not entertaining, it's not fun to watch, it's just... It's like watching you take a piss. Like, dude, I don't want to watch you take a piss. I'm gonna read news on my phone. Don't make me look at your penis. Oh. Ugh. Sometimes I'm just really happy with the things that come out of my mouth without thinking. Ugh. Do 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 do. Don't make me look at your penis. Do do do. Yeah, I talked about it before, but I went and saw Future of the Left in Chicago. It was a good deal of a drive from Wisconsin. Big, huge fan of McLusky. Future of the Left. They're one of those top like noise rock outfits for me. Really do the three-piece thing really well. The guys. I don't always agree with his criticism, but his blog is a good read because he's fucking bonkers. He's pissed off all the time, but he's actually making good music out of it instead of just ranting at everybody all the time. Gets really good satire out of his anger. Unlike like Propaganda Gandhi or other bands where they just rant. That's their whole set. But they were opening for Andrew Jackson Jihad, who was also great, but I had never heard of them until that show. So I was really excited to see the guy. Nobody gave a shit. He was opening for a relatively big, like, indie band, and he's a little noise rock thing. So he was manning his own merch table, so I just rolled up and was like, I can't believe you're doing your own merch table. It's like, yeah, it's, you know, Andrew Jackson Jihad. And I was like, oh yeah, we drove down from Wisconsin, and he got all humble and weird, and he was like, I don't even want to hear that. That's weird. You guys shouldn't have traveled for seeing me. And we talked a little bit about it, and I bought him food, and then we just shot the shit about the show, about the venue, and then about music and stuff, but not like, oh my god, can I suck your dick? Just like other bands, McLusky stuff, other bands that I like, other bands that he likes and stuff like that. It was a fucking super awesome conversation. And I feel like I've pretty much always been like that, even when it was somebody of import or high import to me. What am I missing here? Was I supposed to bring a shell? I don't know exactly how I fucked up here, but I'm soft locked after the checkpoint, it looks like, which is super goddamn annoying. You need to give the player the capacity to die after the checkpoint especially, but ideally the player should always be able to die. I shouldn't be soft locked. If they let you suck their dick. Oh no, I'm not like into sucking dick. Oh, that doesn't break either. What are we doing here? This is a pisser, dude. Not with that attitude. Yeah, no, I just wasn't into it. Yeah, you gotta, I mean, it's forced waits. It's forced waits and soft locks. Just a viewer. There's a goddamn viewer for this. Goddamn. Oh, I have so many viewer tabs up. Oh, I have so many tabs up. I have to do something about this. I have 5 rows of tabs and it's hurting me. Level viewer. There we go. I love that there's a button. Uh-oh. Wizulus! It's broken. Okay, the level viewer is broken. Level viewer is currently broken. You may need more money. This is the time. Is it Wiz? It's Wiz. Go give him money. He needs money. Make the level viewer exist extra hard. The person responsible for the level viewer and or no, for Maker Central, is having pretty severe health issues, and they've taken over it. But obviously, bandwidth costs money. Go give him some money. I would also be very bad for charity drives. Yeah, you know, cancer's bad. I don't think kids should have cancer. You should give somebody some money. I'm just bad. I'm bad at self-promotion. I'm bad at networking. Ugh. I know it's a mistake to believe, but I also believe that, like, I should succeed through Twitch alone and not have to do any other platform, or I should never succeed. And I recognize that that is a stupid perspective, but I am so goddamn lazy. And I don't make enough money on the platform to pay an editor anywhere near what their time is worth. Okay, I can't get this out of here. I cannot get this out of here. Okay, well, let's see what happens if we die at the checkpoint. What did I fuck up last time before I move forward? Cancer solved, yes. Cancer is bad. Oh my god, I respect it so much, it's worth money. I don't believe in making people do work on spec, although I will try to trick scammers into doing it, because fuck people who evangelize their services. Like, get the fuck out. There's a big difference between having a relationship with somebody and then recognizing, like, a synergy. That's cool. That's fine. It's fine to be like, I do things. It's very different to pop in and just be like, hey, go. Do you want to buy stuff from me? Like, no, fuck off. Okay, so I think I need to keep this, which is, it's very easy to lose. That's a dumb. Don't be dumb. And then we are doing more mining. Cancer unsolved. Cancer's back. Cancer's here right now. Cancer's in the room with us. Oh god, I can't get that back. Ow! What the hell are we doing here? That lets me boomerang. Yeah, structure is baffling here. The structure is totally baffling. I don't understand what your goal is for this level, but your goal is bad. It's very easy for the player to get an impossible position or an impossible to understand position, which is super goddamn annoying. Now I can break these? Yeah, now I can break these. Oh my god, it's literally a mining level. I need more accounts so I can boo things harder. Yeah, mining levels are not fun. Don't make the player mine stuff. Use a big shell. Big shells are already on theme for the level. Let the player mine holes with a big shell. Duh. That is just so awkward. Am I supposed to long jump over there? Is this an acorn I need to... For fuck's sake! The arrows are telling me to go. If I didn't check the obviously optional thing, I would have been cocked. Now I'm fucked, aren't I? This is a bad level. This is a bad level and you should feel bad. I feel bad for Dan. I hope Dan yelled at you too. I do not know what Dan's level of nice this is. bet he just played it. I bet I could go watch his VOD and see. That would be really interesting. I'm significantly more interested in seeing other people play levels that I have just played. Dan does not yell at people. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, it's not hard, it's bad. I'm not telling you it's hard. I'm telling you it's bad. You did a bad job. It's a bad level. The player should not be able to accidentally murder the thing that they absolutely need to proceed through the level just by accidentally holding down. Okay, there might be more that I can do here. Yeah, Dan seems like he probably doesn't yell at people. Okay, there was a way around. Oh my god, more mining. I love this fucking song! I'm gonna warn you guys now. When I'm back off nicotine, and it'll be pretty soon, we're very, very low here. When I'm back off nicotine, I'm going to be so much meaner because I'm not going to have something to do while I'm annoyed. I'm very done with that. And when I make it, I think about that. Yeah, definitely think about it. Definitely think about it. There's so many opportunities for the player to get stuck that it's very frustrating. All you need to do is make it so that whatever the player needs to proceed respawns, or the player can reset the room. Look at reset doors and look at pipes to spawn enemies, and you should be able to salvage that. Avoid mining whenever possible. Don't make the player break as many bricks as they can over and over and over. That's boring and it sucks. Give the player big shells. They're already on theme for the level, and you can redirect big shells where you don't want them to break hard blocks with ground tiles like you were doing. So you can absolutely make that work. Like, you could restructure that into something that might be satisfying with a little bit of thought and a little bit more work. It's not absolutely undoable, but as it is right now, it is absolute garbage. H2O, how you doing tonight? I swear there was some Smash drama. I saw some Smash drama after the crazy new rules, but I don't remember what it was. I saw something on Twitter though. How you doing? I did quit nicotine, and then Heidi and her friends do a lot of hookah and wanted me to try some, and I wanted to do some hookah. Besides the Steve stuff, I thought there was something else, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, they wanted me to do some hookah. I liked hookah. I got a hookah. I started doing hookah again. Then when me and Heidi were fighting all the time, then I started doing hookah all the time, and then just boom. That was your first world. I mean, it's a good effort for first level. But yeah, keep working on it. Save it. Don't delete it forever. Maybe unupload it. Come back to it, and it'll be fun to rework down the road too. Ratchet, let's see what you got. Oh, King of Dreams did not stick around. I mean, that'll happen. Hey, Rodham Clinton. You doing well? That's good. Doing all right. You get anything cool for Christmas? I swear to God you bought a house, but I also swear to God you still live with your parents. So fix the cognitive dissonance for me. I feel like you're like full grown up, professional engineer, bought a house, right? Maybe didn't buy a house, in an apartment now. Okay. So do you still get Christmas presents? Like, I don't know how that works for most adults. I have no idea how regular people deal with presents from their parents. Zagar, thanks for the follow, bud.
Zagar44 has started following. Thank you.
68968 HFG. But that's also what I was wondering, for people who are like a little younger than me and moved out, or didn't move out yet. Family does a gift name exchange. Okay, so that's probably pretty typical. That's what my family does too, but we don't like each other that much. So we mostly get gifts for the kids. Our old friends, the Spikes, have invaded the mine shaft. Okay. Side does everyone, but there are 7 of us. That's esports. That's a pretty small group for everybody to buy one for. I feel like that would be fun, but at the same time, I also feel like at that point, you're basically being like, these are the things I was going to buy on Amazon. Now you guys can buy some of them, and I'll wait to get the rest. On to your dad's side? Yeah. Same. So a lot of them are dead now. The ones who are still alive, they're pretty weird. I think it's just gift cards. Honestly, gift cards are nice when they're like Steam gift cards and Amazon gift cards. When they're really specific gift cards, like, well, no, Fleet Farm would be useful. Oh god, I'm old now. Everything would be useful. Spy would be useful. Meyer? A mall gift card? That would not be useful. Like, weirdly specific ones that people get. Food gift cards? Like, what are you doing? I don't want a gift card to Texas Roadhouse. Just, I know they gave you $100, and that's why you bought a $100 card. I want a better gift card, fucker. I want a $50 gift card I can use. I mean, I would use it. Yeah, Chili's. Chili's would be fucking terrible. Or like if somebody got me a fast food gift card, I would give it to them and be like, give me money instead. Give me money right now. Oh, I got you a gift card. Yeah, I don't want to eat fucking McDonald's. You go eat McDonald's. Give me $50. Yeah, if it's like a gift card to like some place that you really want someone to try. Like, I like place local here, Mangiare. I don't know how you say it. It's very weird. They're right next to my least favorite Italian place in the whole world. Hopefully putting them out of business, and I could like see getting somebody a gift card and be like, no, you have to try it. It's good. Trust me. This is now your reason to spend $80 eating food. But those lazy ones, like, oh, Burger King. I bet he eats Burger King. It's like, what are you doing? Dream froze. What did you say? Oh, uh-oh. Did I freeze? I hope you froze. It looks like I didn't freeze, but I might have. What's your least favorite Italian? Oh, in Green Bay, we got, Michelina's, right next to Mangiare, and they served me, like, terrible slop once, and, like, were just totally unapologetic about it. And they called it risotto. Let me find it. Let me fucking find it. Dude. How can I not find it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, very well-reviewed restaurant. They were very popular. Ordered risotto, was served this. At the time, I lived 3-4 miles away, but about a 5-minute drive away. And the overwhelming response from Reddit was, risotto doesn't travel. You don't know how to purchase food. You should have purchased the correct food for carryout. And it's like, bitch, I took this fucking photo, like, while it was still there. What's wrong with you? This was in the restaurant. This is what it looked like. And I was like, what is this? And they're like, it's risotto. No, it's not. That's soup with rice in it. What the fuck? And it was still the pandemic, and it was mind-blowing how bad it was. But it was even more mind-blowing how many of, like, fake chefs on Reddit were like, I actually know a lot about risotto, and it doesn't travel. Like, bitch, okay, yes it does. And I've never in my entire life heard of, and I always have leftovers, a risotto that gets thin after. No, it gets thick after it sits for a while. No risotto on earth turns into diarrhea if you don't watch it for 5 minutes in a fucking container. It doesn't matter how hot and steamy the container is or whatever. It was dumb. It was very dumb. I'm still pretty hot about it, but I also was very angry at how disappointing it was. Oh yeah, Victoria's used to be really good in Appleton. And then they got really bad, and then there was one up here in Green Bay that was decent, and then they got really bad, and then they closed down. It made me sad, so I hope they're good again. Yeah, hope they're good again. I haven't been there in years, but like 4 or 5 years ago, they were really bad. I've forgotten everything I'm doing. I am easily bamboozled today. I don't know exactly what it is, but I have not gotten my groove back all night. It's been about a year. Okay, so maybe they did get better. I need to flip the switch again. Yeah, so maybe they got better. I remember during the pandemic, maybe they're under new ownership now, but I remember during the pandemic, they got big on the internet because their owner posted some like really stupid racist alt-right stuff, and he was like Mexican. So it was even more mind-blowing to be like, what are you doing, guy? How are you like this? Like, on one hand, I'm glad that white people have welcomed in so many other races into racism. But on the other hand, are you fucking kidding me with this all the time now? I, for one, am excited for black people who identify as white people who are tired of all the anti-white persecution. We've got to be getting close to that. Black Trump supporters with the persecution fetish. I am back at the beginning. What am I doing wrong here? What's happening? I've clearly dumbed all over this level, and I do not have a key or anything to show for it. Esports. Did get everything you wanted for Christmas and more. 2024 state park sticker and a book you wanted. That's fun. Yeah, I just... Black Trump supporters appealing to the persecution fetish do exist, so isn't that just Candace Owens? That timing there was perfect. Oh, thank you. Like a good giggle. Yeah, it's pretty much Candace Owens. I bet she has even said, like, yeah, you know, people are really hard on white people, and it's really hard for them right now because, you know, they're not used to this type of treatment, stuff like that. As a black woman, I can understand why white people would feel both alienated and uncomfortable with the way they're being treated. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to get up there. Yep. Do not know how. Figure it out. Pretty much Candace Owens. I mean, nobody likes to be treated like shit. Nobody likes to be discriminated against. I understand that. And I understand some people, like, specifically targeting white people. And, that kind of thing. And, you know, that sucks. But also, a lot of people deal with that pretty much all the time. It's normal. You're just losing advantage. You're not gaining disadvantage. But at the same time, a lot of people have immediately knee-jerked for that weird persecution thing where they're like, oh my god, it's me now. Now I'm being attacked. Now I get to behave exactly like how I perceive minorities under attack to behave. Like, no, that's, we're missing part of here. I don't know. Honestly, I am a little... I had a... Triforce, you might have saw some of it on the Discord. I had an interaction with somebody on very, like, queer, trans-positive subreddit of them defending pedophiles and them carefully differentiating non-offending pedophiles from sexually active pedophiles. I don't remember their stupid fucking justification. And I was just absolutely blown away that there are actually people out there who are like flat out like, no, pedophiles aren't bad and shouldn't be punished. And even if they hurt children or assault children, they shouldn't be punished. They should be rehabilitated. It's like, they should be punished and rehabilitated. But I also don't know if rehabilitation is possible. I can't make that justification. I can say, probably shouldn't have them around kids. But I had never seen anybody like that. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. And that was the conclusion I came to after much Googling. But I'm definitely still, like, thrown for a loop a little bit of the fact that those people are real. I had 100% convinced myself and believed that those people were false flag alt-right plants. Like, what was her name? Tamblyn? Let me see if I can find it. Tamblyn something. Oh, I can't find it. There was a popular Twitch bot that was just an outrage posting bot that was supposed to look like an ultra liberal, but that also posted like controversial things. It was just meant to piss everybody off. That is still often quoted in like memes by alt-right people, and I just assume that's what all the map positive stuff was. That it's alt-right people pretending queers are pro-pedophilia so that they can associate queers with pedophilia, which is not a new idea. And I assume that has always been the case, that 100% of I got confused and thought it was going the other direction. Jesus Christ. I am sorry you had to watch that, Ratchet Toad. I must have started backtracking for some reason, and then I made a bad choice. I believe their situation is similar. Yes. Yes. That was the perspective this person was pushing. They even said it was a valid sexual orientation from a psychological point of view, and then they tried to say that means they didn't really mean it, and it was just, the whole thing was crazy. And it was one of those things where I started, Hazelteen, thanks for dropping a level in the queue. I should still have time for it, but I am going to close the queue after that one. I started looking at their post history, and I found them defending furry lolly porn, which I didn't really know was a thing, but I guess it makes sense. I didn't, the number of things I did not want to know from that person and from arguing with that person, because again, I couldn't believe this was real. So I figured arguing with them would give me something to report to Reddit so that they would get fucked off and deplatformed forever because they're pedophiles. Weirdly, their posts were not removed at any point. Which also made me uncomfortable. Like, really? Why is nobody concerned that this person is being like, not all pedophiles? It blew me away how stupid it was, and I did not know that people like that existed, and I'm still constantly reflecting on like, how the fuck was that real? Cub porn, I guess, was the term that they used in a thread where they were defending the difference between child sexual assault material and drawings. They were doing that same thing you hear from lolly pervs, is that like, oh, simulated content is different. It's not offensive. Like, dude, yes it is. And then while arguing that their defense of simulated sexual material is gross, then they posted their blacklist on some furry website of the types of porn they don't look at on the furry website, and that was the point where it's like, nope, I'm fucking done. I've blocked the person. I don't want to. I am not a big like block people because I don't want to talk to them anymore. But not only do I not want to be on the FBI watch list with them, but the things that I had never heard of that I never want that I had to Google and then immediately regretted were just absolutely fucking horrible. And that person is gross. And probably a pedophile. That's the moral of the story. But yeah, my initial thought was it was just some shitty dipshit entering into a argument to be like, yeah, look at me, I'm fucking, we should improve society somewhat. Oh, curious, you live in a society. Oh, well, you oppose violence? What about against pedophiles? Oh, you're inconsistent, aren't you? Like, just being that kind of stupid dipshit. Muckraking dipshit. But then you dig into it, and that's what they do. They go on Reddit and they defend pedophiles. It is funny. That should have been my first and only response to them, and then just bailed. Yeah, it was that guy. It was literally that guy, but as a furry. So you know how I feel about that. And I left that alone until it turned into like the CSAM stuff. And then even then I more or less left it alone. I really tried to check my bigotry at the door. But it was insufferable. And then they kept doing this thing. And at no point was I defending violence or skinning people or hurting people. I was literally just being like, the answer is complicated. This is a hard fucking question. But defending these people is not right. Like, your perspective is wrong and I disagree. Get the fuck off. And they refuse every single time. They would constantly be like, obviously you are encouraging us to castrate and murder these people. It's like, dude, no, I just don't want them to be around children. I tried to equate it to like STDs because I felt like that was, and alcoholism. These are things that I at least had some familiarity with and could talk about, like an alcoholic who relapses. By the way, that was good. I have no idea why I stumbled so much in the middle there. Oh, and the level view is broken, isn't it? Oh no, we can see it. Let's take another peek. I tried to compare, like, to an alcoholic relapsing is a problem, and it's sad and it's tragic, but they're gonna hurt themselves probably, and that's it. A pedophile relapsing after treatment is going to fuck a kid. So yes, I think that's a problem. I think that that's a problem for them to be capable of being around kids. That sucks for them, If they're born that way, especially, it sucks for them. But also, I don't care. Sorry. You're born a sociopath, that's sad too. You're going to have a maybe bad life, probably good life, depending on how smart you are. But, like, if somebody's sick, I wouldn't let them cough on me. If somebody's sick, I would want them to not be able to hurt people. I think putting Typhoid Mary on that island so she would stop getting shit in people's food was the right choice. You could probably just put pedophiles on an island. Boop, boop, boop. What did I just click? Oh, I just yanked a tab and it jumped to another place here. I was trying to look at the level viewer so we could talk about it a little bit and see where I got all jammed up here. Because I proceeded through normally. I grabbed the checkpoint. I got up here and something cracked in my brain that I thought I needed to flip the switch and go back, even though I couldn't. So I was flipping the switch back around and then going backwards. That wasn't a mistake on your part at all. That was entirely a mistake on my part. I was distracted and wandered backwards. So no, there's nothing wrong there. Yeah, I bought a wallet. I'm really good at clicking on tabs today. It's all really linear from there too. Yeah, so there was absolutely nothing. There was absolutely nothing for me to be doing over there. I'm just dumb. That's not on you, and it prevented me from moving backwards. That just kind of happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know what glitch happened in my brain, but that was good. I liked struggling on your shaft. That was solid. Oh, only if it's bad. Next level. High Force, let's see what you got. You were aware of the green screen black part on the bottom middle. Oh, I am, and not only am I aware of it, but that is actually a cat foot. That's Cracker's foot, because he refuses to be on camera. I'm going to go scoot him and see if it works. Yeah. Hey, drug boy. Oh, he's really grumpy now. Grumpy. But he doesn't want his belly rub. Oh, there. Now he's more on camera. Oh. Now you can tell better that it's a cat. Yeah, it's not the best camera. I need something a little better for it, but I still kind of like having them floating around down there. Half a pud. But yes, thank you for pointing it out. Regardless, it was just a foot, so it looked like nonsense. The order you're playing these, it's gonna get worse and worse. It is. Do you want me to start from the bottom and go up so it gets bad to mid? You guys are cute. FB8, WSX. Oh, you know what? I could probably mount a camera directly above them. That might actually work. I'll mess around with that. WSX NYG. The devolution of a little crater. Walk backwards until my first level. And then 3 of my sister made this level. I hope not. Those always make me feel bad. Because it's like, maybe she did, but why don't you try helping her? Yeah. Yeah, I get in a lot of arguments on Reddit, in general. So it's not normally like I get an argument on Reddit, I'm gonna argue about it all day. But that one definitely stuck in my head because it's one of those things where it's like I really didn't think these were real people. It's hard, but I tried to make a contraption. It works, but I made the platforming difficult. Well, I guess we'll see it when we get there, huh? Not only should you try for positive change, you should try and undo the change. Yeah. Oh shit, wrong level. I was going to tell a story about a different level. Which level? Tell me which one. This one? This one? This one? This one? 6-1. Okay. Give me the story. Yeah, I do think that's probably the simple solution. I watched a Louis Theroux documentary about pedophilia pedophile rehabilitation and the work on how it's more or less hopeless and people just don't want it. It's a lot like homeless people. Like, people would generally agree, yeah, you know, I would like to improve society somewhat, even though I live in it. But then, you know, as soon as they get to that point where they have to help, they're like, oh no, not my backyard. Fuck that. But I also get that. Like, I get how easy it is to dunk on people, to be like, oh, you don't want homeless people in your backyard, Mr. and Mrs. Suburb, you're an asshole. But if you've never been around homeless people, when you don't have stuff, it's pretty much harmless. When you do have stuff, you have something to fucking worry about. What was I thinking? You typing a story? You're probably typing a story. I wouldn't want homeless people in my backyard. I still probably would. I would be like, yeah, sure, build a homeless shelter over here. I don't want to talk to them at least. But I also resemble, you know, I'm a materialist. I like stuff. Most people don't usually have a lot to lose. Even in a shelter, they might not have a lot to lose. Thab played this in 1000 endless hard levels. Log in one day, see that Thab liked it and went, oh, that's neat. When I watched the stream, I was like, oh, it was like the only level he gave a like to in a long stretch. He actually said something nice about 700 levels in. I don't know who Thab is, but I'm guessing he doesn't like very many levels, so that was probably nice. Nice to be the breather in an ocean of shit. You get a nice breath of fresh air. The Beast. I know that guy. I've seen that guy on Twitter. Oops. Aw. Yeah, people get really weird about what they deem acceptable too. I like brutalism. I also don't care. If you don't want to live in a city with stuff, then go away. Probably move into a more country-like area, more rural area, but close to the city eventually. Or just because I like hiking. And like, I totally get, like, it's probably really, really hard to have sexual thoughts about a child. And I feel like the absolute best thing you could possibly do, oh, that's cute, is never ever talk about it or think about it or tell anyone. Or honestly, kill yourself. Maybe try to get treatment, but like, I feel like having feelings like that maybe you probably are born with, that you can't deal with, like, that sucks. But I also feel like that's incompatible with modern society. There's no effective way to ethically ever satisfy yourself. One of the few levels I tried to make look aesthetically good. I mean, in general, the aesthetics are solid. I'd say it's solid. I wouldn't say that other levels are bad. It's cute. I like ice blocks for little ice sections a whole lot more than I like the fucking night ice theme. Night ice theme is rough. The ability to walk to everything is the only thing I want. I hate cars and never want to ride in one again. Okay. I like bikes too. Like, I don't understand why. I've seen weird right-wing anti-walkable city stuff that, like, walkable cities are like the devil and you're gonna have to eat the bugs or something. Like, I'm gonna eat cows. I don't give a shit. I don't understand why people think they're not gonna be able to eat cows. They're gonna be able to eat cows. You're gonna be fine. I don't understand why people are afraid of walkable cities. But I also am fine with cars. But, like, if you lived in Chicago, like, the one time I brought a car down to Chicago was a fucking catastrophe. Like, and tried to drive down there, it fucking sucks. It doesn't make any sense. You can go wherever the hell you want. You get in your car and drive there. It's somebody proposing walkable cities where cars are illegal. And is it only San Francisco and nobody's taking it seriously? Yeah, less cars is good. Then you can drive like an idiot more easily. That's cute. If anything, maybe a tiny bit short. I was dicking around a good deal. I skip anything? I'm just glancing at it in the viewer. I mean, it looks pretty big. It doesn't look crazy short. Yeah, it was fine. Nothing wrong with that. I like that.
33 has started following. Thank you.
There's a secret with a red Yoshi you can have. Okay, so I missed something. Yeah, I watched a little bit of the Beast stream at some point because, like, I follow him on Twitter. I like his takes sometimes. Like good perspectives generally. I cannot listen to him. Just not the he's not the kind of guy I could listen to in the background. He's got that voice that pulls my attention, so I can't do two things at once. But then it's not interesting enough for me to want to listen to. Like Carl pulls my attention too, but I can listen to him. I want to listen to him. I want to listen to Carl talk. Last time I went to Chicago, I parked in Millennium Park parking garage and shuttled to where I needed to go or walked. Yeah. I've parked in hotel motel areas before and just had my car there and then taken buses and trains. And then I've trained in from what the fuck is that town? The little town south of Milwaukee that has the fucking White Castle in it. I've trained in from there. Kiwani. Why the fuck does my brain keep saying Kiwani? Yeah, I like Carl. Kenosha, thank you. I'm pretty sure I have fucking Alzheimer's. E3Q, A1Y. 1XG. Dank Jungle XD. Oh no. Oh no. How bad is this gonna be? I will say that before you get angry and bail, Lord Meme, thanks for the follow.
Lord
and
Meme
Hazel
64
Team,
has
thanks
started
for the follow.
following.
You want to make troll levels? I would watch the troll guide, read the troll guide. Consider playing through Bandwagon World or watching a playthrough of Bandwagon World. Those are actual troll levels. This I feel like it's not gonna be. I feel like I'm about to be really unhappy. And in general, you should make levels that you think someone will enjoy. No one enjoys being in pain. Check it in the viewer when you're done and tell me stuff. We'll see. If the viewer decides to work, okay. It's a weird open. It's not straight instant death. Like, it feels kind of like you were thinking about making a troll level. It's confusing, though. No, I'm already on this one. I like troll levels. I'm going to yell at it. That's what we're doing. We're going over. Okay. Oh, messy. There's so much going on screen that it's really hard to tell, like, what's actually happening. It's hard to independently verify or, like, independently see what's going on with the hammers over there. I am here to give you 3 levels of icy anxiety. Well, not until you learn to read. See if we can get a hat trick here. The last guy I told needs to learn to read got really homophobic. Yeah, he said I looked like a 4 at G. And then other homophobia. And then he talked about the end of the world, so thank God. Oh my God. Don't do, haha, you go through a door and you die. That's not a puzzle. That's just a lazy Timmy troll. We did that last time. I wasn't going to do that in chat. Because, you know, we're live. But when the guy stuck around after stream, and it was just me and Wizulis ripping on him a little bit, we both at the same time were Googling, and I found his first and last name and a bunch of information about him and started, like, poking at the place where he lived. But not with the intention to actually dox him, just with the intention to spook his balls a little bit. That was also why I was really surprised he returned. To be homophobic once more. I wish I could remove the doors. You can. You can actually edit the level and then re-upload it. That's a thing that's in Mario Maker. Go and make your level better. Okay, hammer asshole needs to calm down. Oh, yeah, the hammer bro ruins it. Makes a mess out of it. And, like, by no means am I condoning doxing or encouraging anyone to do it or encouraging, like, hate in that way. And especially if I ever have any platform dealing with that, like, we'll have to argue very differently. I will have to make nobody account so I can argue my points more anonymously so people won't brigade on my behalf. But that said, it's unbelievably easy to dox someone with almost no information these days using sites like Cyber Background Checks and Google. To the point where, like, it's just, it really shouldn't be scary. I understand why it is, but it's also, like, such low-hanging fruit and so easy that it kind of sucks. I wish I gave you a different level next time. Yeah, I'll be doing viewer levels again tomorrow. Yeah, Lord Meme, you can feel free to come back and bring me levels tomorrow. I will be starting at about 21 hours from now. Or, 3 hours earlier than now, but tomorrow. I mean, it's the last one. Those are clearly 3 unrelated characters. Oh, you fucking got him. Finally, the libtard was owned. Yeah, this is a very annoying little hole to be in. Uploading my level, but just noticed the queue is closed. Congratulations on reading. Yes, I will be doing viewer levels again tomorrow, but yeah, I close the queue and then I try to wrap it up. I try to keep it timed out so that I finish the queue as best as I can. And I know it's annoying, but I also feel like it's better than, like, taking levels into the queue and not finishing the queue. That's my perspective. Oh. Yeah, drop by tomorrow. 21 hours from now. Viewer levels. Queues usually open a little early, but then you have to be there, and that's kind of part of the deal. And then I play the level, and then I tell you it's bad or that it's not bad. Very high quality. Top tier. Look, there's like 5 people still playing Mario Maker levels. Viewer levels. Oh my god, I wish this was better. We're gonna look at it in the viewer in a minute. Yeah, my weird desire to not network or use other platforms or try to make myself successful outside of this teeny tiny circle also probably contributes well, because I think that I would do pretty well with a lot of the stupid, like, trials and tribulations of dealing with content creation as a main income source. I feel like that could be kind of fun. And I was thinking about it a lot because there was a chance I might get shit canned at work. Not related to performance or any issues. There's a little bit of a downturn this year, and they were looking at the numbers. And I'm a number. And it can be hard to quantify a IT security expert's value until you have a security issue. My job is preventing them, so the longer I'm there, the more it looks like, does he really do anything? I'm getting annoyed. Yeah, read the troll guide. It's a really good idea for you to read the troll guide. You don't want trolls to be like, haha, fucking got you bullshit. Trolls should be funny. That's the whole idea. Troll levels are jokes. Or demonstration of interesting and unexpected mechanics used to kind of make a joke about the player, but the player should be in on the joke. This kind of shit, that's not that. I get what you're going for. Like, this is sort of set up like a King Bling style, like, animated death kind of thing, but like in a cargo cult mentality kind of way. Like, you know what you've seen them, you understand the concept a little bit, but not enough to actually do it right. Like, you're trying to build a plane to bring gifts and aid instead of being like, let's call the guys who send the aid. But the troll guide is where you want to go. Like, that's what you want to start with. Watching somebody play through Bandwagon World, I have a playthrough on YouTube, but honestly, watch Carl or Grand Pooh Bear play it. Grand Pooh Bear, I feel like, would probably be the best, like, blind run of somebody who doesn't really play troll levels, but is highly familiar with the game, so that you can see what an average, like a normal person's experience would be, not average, but normal. Where's the browser? But Carl has a good playthrough of it. There's a lot of people who've played through it that would be worth watching, and it's a really good experience, like a really good crash course on what troll levels have been and can be, and be effective, and it really covers like the whole spread. You could also play it. You can play it on OCW, or you can play it on some weekends when they upload it, which would also esports be a great way to try it out. But what you have here is not good. Death doors are bad. Yeah, it should never waste the player's time. It should never as much as you can, you should be putting the player in a position where they're punished for their decision making, and not for a coin flip or for not knowing, but rather for knowing and making the wrong choice because they didn't know well enough. It's really hard to get into that, especially early on. I would really recommend reading the guide and looking at it more as comedy. Like, you're trying to find ways to make a funny thing that's funny for the player to observe happening in the game versus hurting the player because it's funny to laugh at haha streamer get owned or whatever. The level of this density is... Oh, I was probably supposed to kick that. Oops, I yanked myself. That was wrong. Why is that element unlocked? I'm very Yankee today. I've yanked a lot of things on stream. A lot of weird stuff going on here. It's hard to get a handle on what you're actually going for in this level. That's the other thing, too, is that the player should... A big thing for a troll level that's important even from the beginning is that the player should understand what they need to do after they make the wrong choice, and it should be easy to do. If it's difficult to do, it's not a troll level, it's just a bad level. It's like a Timmy level. It's gonna be a Timmy level. I have played one good Kaizo troll level. Like, it is possible, but it's unbelievably difficult to do a decent job at. Thanks. Thank was the end of it. Okay, that was rough. Yeah, not great. Not great. Do better. Dig into the resources. There are a lot of great Discords full of people who also have good input on troll levels, who build troll levels and collaborate together, but I feel like that is a bad place to be at when you're making levels like that. I would read the guide and dig into it a little more. Dig into what people are expecting and go from there. Is that it? That's it? Let's do one or two more of these and then I'll bail. Yeah, there are huge communities for Kaizo people. There are huge communities for Shell people. And Team Jump is more platforming, hard platforming, medium platforming. Huge communities for music level creation. Like, there are huge community Discords. And a lot of the, like, mainline standard ones, the Reddit one is pretty dead. But there are a ton of highly active niche communities. Troll levels and Kaizo levels are definitely big ones still. Yeah, Team Music has a ton of fucking active members as well still too. Oh god. Team PowerPoint is all here, all ready to slideshow. Why was I the one who died there? Why? Bro, where did you get a builder suit? Bye.
Oops. Wahoo.
I don't know. It's kind of a short race level. It's not that bad. It's not a good level, but even bad levels can be really fun in multiplayer versus. Where the hell did that guy get a builder suit from? I don't know where that guy... Oh, there we go. There's a hidden builder suit way up that you could wait for. Okay. Creamy Luigi. One more. One more, then we'll wrap it up. It's the Kaizo I'm thinking of. It's a goddamn masterpiece. Plays around the indication setups more. Has silent Kaizo bones. I wish I could remember whose level it was. I wish I had written it down. I DM'd somebody, but I don't remember who. It might have been Carl. But I DM'd somebody about it. I should see if I can find it. Because it was a really fun level, and I was telling him over and over, like, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. I'll tell you what I think, but it's gonna be bad. And then by the end of it, I was begging them to keep working on it and keep making levels like that, and I never saw him again. But it was really good. It was a red coin level with short Kaizo segments that were good, solid, like baby Kaizo, that really subverted the actual expectations in a Kaizo level that was approachable and hilarious. And it was one of those things where it was just like, holy fuck, is this solid gold? One of those things where it's like this is literally the exception that proves the rule. Like, don't stop. You can be, that guy could be the tutage of this one very specific niche that I desperately, oh god, desperately want to get way into. And it could definitely kind of unite the ROM hack troll concepts into Mario Maker in a way that we just don't see.
Nice.
You know, I haven't thought about pit hacks in a long time, but honestly, that's kind of the final form of the shitty fucking, like Timmy Troll level, like the one that we just looked at is like the pit hack, like the thing that's basically supposed to look like a troll, but it's not even supposed to be possible for humans. I don't have to suffer like this. And the people who make pit hacks are often insufferable. I've seen people make pit hacks and not publish, like, their runs for it even. So, like, and then be like, it's the hardest level ever. Like, are you kidding? Who gives a shit? Oh. One more. I'm sure some people do cool pit hacks, but all the modern pit hacks I've seen stuff for on YouTube and Super Mario World Central have been totally insufferable penis butts. Wow. Sorry, Luigi. Sometimes you gotta suck the dick. Uh-oh. Now I have to suck the dick. Oh, no! I'm in trouble. No! Come on! Reward me! I have gone unrewarded. Okay, it's possible that Luigi will be stupid and he thinks I'm right on his tail. And maybe he'll make a mistake and we'll catch up and we'll be happy. If not, probably not. Probably it. For me. Throw in the teamwork.
Teamwork.
Get those points. Really? Really? Because I'm pretty sure I bounced on that fish. Yeah, his puck's still moving. He's still jumping over there. It's possible there's a boss fight or an equalizer. I haven't scrolled forward on the level viewer. I don't see one, though. I'm a little annoyed with how many, like, blind, dead ends there are. Oh, I do not like how those ground tiles look, against that, background. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. You can fuck right off with that. Ooh, Cookie Man. Sorry about that, bud. The queue is closed. But it will be back open again tomorrow. In about 21 hours, I will be doing viewer levels again. Thanks for waiting for me, buddy. It was nice. Yeah, we'll be back doing viewer levels again tomorrow. I am going to go to bed now. Hard to say. I mean, that was kind of fine. Doesn't drop you out right onto the flagpole. Was a pretty traditional level. There were some rough spots if I was looking at it as just a level, but it was fine. Good night. Yeah, have a good night, H2O. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm out of here. Bye.